Awesome. Hopefully everybody can hear us. Welcome back to another Wednesday live stream. Today, I got a really special guest, my friend Joe Barreto. First of all, Joe, I just want to thank you for being here, and you've shown a lot of love to me over the years, and I'm really happy to get to have you on here, and hopefully other people can see all that love that you show and come support your channel. So thanks for being here.
Thank you, Spencer, man. It is an honor, honestly, and I'm really psyched to be here. You've had amazing guests, and you've been amazing with me, so I look forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I guess for people that, have been here for a while watching these lives, you know that I'm trying to become a professional streamer here, obviously. And even though I was just getting the hang of a previous streaming software, I switched to another one again. So I'm going to be relearning a few things, but hopefully everything goes well. And if y'all ever have an issue hearing me or something, just let me know. First things first, do want to scroll through some of the chats that we already had roll in. Let's see here. We had, yeah, I'm going to have to move this over here for a bit so I can see it better. Oh, we had Terms join in just now. Rodney saying, hello, Spencer and Joe. Hello, chat. Welcome in, Rodney.
Big Rod.
Mm-hmm. Points with Philip. Great to see you here. We had Philip on a couple. Was that last week? Yeah, I guess it was. That was a good time. I don't know if you got to stop in for a bit, Joe, but we had some good conversations out there.
Philip is the man. What's up, Philip? How's the wife, puppy?
Let's see here. Peter Chin as well, saying hello. Electric Eye. Joe going back to back with Sledge and Spence. Happy holidays to both of you, your families, and everyone viewing. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
Yo, he's a movie. He's great. What's going on, Papa? Thank you for coming over.
Yeah, Joe, how's the weather where you're at compared to
Brick? It's right now like sleeting, rain, and 28 degrees. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I guess fortunately for me, don't have that same experience here. I mean, in Austin, I think it's like 65 right now, something like that. And
the horror. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wearing a short sleeve shirt, going to the park and stuff. It's pretty great. Let's see here. Juan, Meow Mix as well. Hey, hey.
What's up, Papa?
Saying hey to Philip, I guess, not even us. So
yeah, right. Damn, come on, Juan.
Awesome. Matthew Smith is in here as well, a channel member. So first of all, thank you, Matt, for that, and thank you for being here, supporting us today.
What's going on, Matthew?
Background Balloon. Legends.
Yo,
do you have you got him in your chat as well?
Yes, Background is a movie. I'm telling you, I love him. Fantastic.
We had a whole long conversation with him and Anthony one day trying to figure out what his logo and name even meant on YouTube, and it was pretty beautiful story if you haven't heard it. Points of Philip saying, wait, of course, come on now. How am I ranking still on your list there, Joe? For the
you're good. Sledge is a savage though. Sledge is the one that ranks you guys, and when Sledge gave Calvin from 850 Club Credit a 0.65, that was pretty sad. So don't worry, you're up there. Stan improved. Stan also, especially going to Puerto Rico, Stan has improved his status in web.
Exactly.
So he's good.
I'll have to come back on your channel and redo it now. I got less.
Yeah, no, you got to show people the new web right? That's it. I could see that.
Let's see here. Who else we got? Every time I try something new here, I'm messing up. Oh, wow. Right off the rip, it's Lazy coming in with a super chat.
Yes.
Let's go.
With the Euro chat, as I call him, the Euro chat.
That's awesome. I'm always so blown away by the generosity here. It's just crazy to me. But thank you so much for that. Obviously, we got a lot of topics we're going to get into today. As y'all know, I kind of like to let people roll in as they will. And me and Joe just chat here for a little bit. As y'all continue to leave some messages, I want to give Joe the opportunity up front to kind of just tell us a little bit more about himself, how he's gotten here today, and why we're even talking about this credit card stuff on YouTube together.
Cool. All right. So guys, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Joe Barreto, born and raised in the Bronx, had students in East Harlem in a high school, Manhattan Center High School, retired in 2021, and the thing was, my students never learned about finance, credit, or anything like that. Never. And in 2023, decided to take a dive into this, and it's been amazing. I mean, it's an amazing community, as you know, Spencer. We get to help people. We get to share our knowledge. We get to learn a hell of a lot because there's a lot of people that know a hell of a lot. And, it's just become something that what started off as a hobby now, I just look forward to every single day as a part of my life. And it's a blast. Tuesday nights for me is Hola mi gente Tuesday, Wepa Tuesday, and it's like today. I just had lunch with one of my friends, subscribers, Anthony Fears at Miller's Ale House in here in Jersey.
That's so
So
cool.
yeah, and I told you early before we came on, I'm going to see Jason in Atlantic City in January. We
Hmm.
just came back from Puerto Rico. It's stuff like that. So it's just being, I admit I'm 59. I'm one of the oldest in the game doing this, but meeting you, having you on the channel, Stan, Luke, you name it, it's an amazing community. And if anything else, this we have a lot more in common than we do, not in common. So
Absolutely.
it's
Yep.
wonderful. And I thank you for this opportunity. I really do.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's no one else I'd rather have on. You've been, like I said at the beginning of this, so supportive of me, and it's just I think this space has grown a lot, especially this live streaming space because of you, for example. Like there's a lot of people to thank, but you're definitely at the top of my list of like inspiring
Thank
me
you.
to get back on this live streaming space and connect more, with everybody in here like you've done so well. So thank you for that.
I appreciate that. And all my hats off to Anthony Venture, as you know.
Yep.
Anthony was the one that put me onto this, and I love Anthony. There's just
Hmm.
no, I just love him, and he's taught me so much. And every day, like if there's something I don't understand, and that's what I like. Like, I see your newsletter. I read your newsletter today
Hmm.
about the offer for SoFi.
Hmm.
Stuff that people don't know, and you sleep on it, and then you're
Yeah.
like, damn, I missed out on that. I wish I would have known, but you put it out there and quickly, by the way. So I give you a hell of a lot of credit because it's not easy being on top of this.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm super fortunate, obviously, to be able to do this full time for one. That that helps a lot. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're all here to do, right? Is just get the information out to people and let them do what they will with it, make the best decisions for them, um,
Absolutely.
better their financial life a little bit, make more memories. Like that's what this is all about. So
Well, there's
I'm
one thing,
glad.
and I want your audience to know that I give you all the credit, and I've been giving you credit for the past year and a half. 2 years ago, when you bought your MacBook Pro
Oh
using
yeah.
the Chase points, I'll never forget. You know, not everybody was on board. Oh, how could you use it for that? The Semper Point BS, whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
When I got my Tesla last year, I referenced you so many times because I
Yep.
remembered cashing out 250,000 points from Chase to put the down payment on my car. And I remembered you. I was like, you know what? I'm using this every day. It's
Hmm.
not like a 3-day trip that now it's gone. I use it, and you used it for your channel. You used it for your
Yep.
work, which just shows that you know that was the smartest move to make. Yeah, cents per point, people get crazy about it. I don't give a crap about it. I'm just like, what can I use? How is it going to really give me value? And sure enough, I use my car every single day. And I thank you because I remember when you did it. I said, damn, Spencer did it. It's a good move. So
Yeah, I think it's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder kind of thing, It's like at the end of the day, I don't think in 10 years from now we're gonna remember the cent per point we got for that one trip we took. We'll remember the memories, we'll remember, or if it's like the MacBook Pro example, like very specifically, like that's helped
yeah.
me take this full time and do all of this. And it's you can't really put a price on that. So I mean, I mentioned it in the video I made on Monday too about I did that again with City Points this year, and a lot of people, don't like that idea. And but at the end of the day, I got this camera that we were talking about beforehand that has been filming all these, well, partially paid for that camera, I should say, with those points, and that's helped me again level up the business a bit. And I think there's a lot to that, especially at a time like this too, with like Christmas and stuff coming up. Like, no, it's not ideal to redeem your points for 1 cent per point if you have Chase points or whatever. But if you are going to be able to make the Christmas for your kids better or something like that, and these points will help you do that, I, I don't see how you can look down on that.
No.
I just don't get that.
Bro, and look how quickly at a drop of a hat, they could devalue points, they could
Hmm.
kill off a transfer partner. And then you have those points sitting there, which mean absolutely nothing. They have zero value sitting there.
Hmm.
And what's the point then? So doing what you did is just smart. The camera looks amazing. Like the clarity, and it's
Thanks.
just crisp. So what the hell? You put the effort into it, you use it how the hell you want to use it. The hell with everybody else and what they think.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I agree with you. That's why I need you on here more. You hype me up. I love
yeah,
it.
I'm too
You're
old. I
enabling
don't
me.
take no crap. Done.
Exactly. I want to go ahead and quickly shout out. We had a mod come in here showing that he's been a member now for 21 months, which
Damn.
is crazy. Yeah, crazy amount of
Ahmad,
time.
how you doing?
Yeah, he's
I
still.
love that logo. That's fire.
I know
That's
he's still
fire.
rocking that gold badge for now, but 3 more months he'll have the black card badge and everything. It'd be pretty cool. Also, Big Kurt dropped another $2 spot for us, Joe. So thank you so much to Kurt for that.
Big Kurt in the house.
Saying Batman and Robin. Awesome.
I love it.
I'll
I
take
love it.
Robin for sure.
Y'all take Robin too, bro. Robin's a badass. Robin upgraded over the years. When I was a kid, he was like a sidekick, but now he's a badass. So
yeah, there you go. Let's see. We got a few other beautiful faces in here, of course. Let's see. We had a pretty active chat. I love it. We had Dim join in earlier. Dim's longtime supporter.
Dim is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mike Luong is in here as well. 2 degrees Fahrenheit earlier this week in Holland, Michigan.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I've always wanted to go to Michigan. I got to go to Michigan. I don't mind the cold. It's just when it's rainy and nasty is when I don't like it. Give me cold weather. I'm okay with it. But Mike, what's going on, Mike?
Let's see. Boxer. I don't know if I brought this one up earlier. Boxer said, "What up, Spencer? Wepa. What's up, Joe?" As well.
Where in the world is Boxer? You know, Boxer drives across the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he delivers and he hauls ass. He'll call me from different spots across the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
that's cool.
Boxer,
that's so cool.
I hope you're doing okay, Boxer. The weather blows. Be careful.
Mm-hmm. Juan, we did say hi to Juan already. I remember that.
I know. Juan.
He said, "OMG, you got Joe." I mean, that's what I'm saying. Let's see here. Kevin Wynn said, "One of my friends was offered 100,000 points on the Sapphire Preferred through the mail just now. Solid offer. I'd consider.
I would do it. For the Preferred, yes. Yes.
I mean, obviously, there's a lot of strategy that goes into it, but if you're getting mailers, that's like the hack to getting around 524 and all that stuff. They obviously want your business. You can't beat 100K right now on the Preferred, so no. I'd probably take that if I was him. Oh boy, I saw something just come through. This is why I like StreamYard more, because I can actually see the notifications. This is beautiful. We had 2 actually come through. Big Kurt became a member of the channel, first of all. So he's already so much support in one live stream. Kurt, welcome in. I hope you enjoy all of the, we got members only videos here. We got all the priority reply to comments. You have a bunch of emojis you can use now. I don't know, early access to videos. There's a lot of different perks, so make sure you use them while you're here.
Kurt is that guy. Kurt is so freaking cool. Yep. Very supportive, great, active, like just Kurt, good move, puppy.
And at the same time, Woodsy, 30-month member, which is crazy.
Damn.
I think Woodsy is my oldest member for sure. I think Stan might be in there, but I gave him access. He had like the private whatever. Stan's a cheater. That's all we got to know here. 30 months, but it's not enough for Woodsy to be a member for 30 months and donate gifted every single stream. He also did it on this one.
On this one, yeah,
gifted Woodsy, 10 memberships.
Oh, Woodsy's amazing. Woodsy, God bless you, kid.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I've said it like time and time again, and I'll keep saying it, but I think vast majority of the people in the membership is because of Woodsy, and we've had people stick around because of it, and that's all thanks to him being generous with his money and just like supporting the channel and then letting other people experience some fun stuff too. So I can't say thank you enough. My gosh, look at all these messages, guys. This is awesome. Here we go. Tyler Credit Card Tips, another channel member, saying, in my opinion, this community is probably the most unified and well working together communities on YouTube. It's great. Philip agrees with 100%. That. Yeah.
Tyler, you absolutely.
Yeah, that meetup that we had was the best example of that possible, I would say. Just such a good time getting to see everybody in person in Puerto Rico. I mean, we've done it 3 times now. We're going to do it again this year and hopefully every year after that. And I look forward to that so much. It got me so revitalized.
Spencer, word is it's going to fall into your hands next year.
Yeah. I've heard the word.
Word on the street.
I've heard it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be trying to steal any thunder from what we got going this year, 2026, I should say, because there's going to be a lot of really fun stuff. I don't know how I'm going to be able to, carry the torch from that point on, but I would. Yeah. I mean, I would love to.
I'm a Cowboys fan through and through. So
I don't know if I want to show everybody Dallas though. It's not my favorite city here.
Anywhere else. I love Texas. I just love Texas. So
yeah,
I drove from Jersey to Texas and back, and it was an amazing ride. So I love Texas. So wherever you pick, I'm in, Spence.
Yeah. Well, I think keep an eye out. Maybe even like early next year, I might do like something through even just like my newsletter or something. Just get a smaller amount of people to come hang out for a weekend. I've been talking to my girlfriend about it. We got a place like pretty near my house, and I'm like, this would be perfect for a meetup. So I'm looking
I'm in,
forward to it. But
bro. I'm in. I'm telling you right
yeah,
now. Every day Saturday for me. I'm retired. I'm good.
yeah,
So,
perfect. I don't know, Joe. You bring in some heavy hitters because now we have Mike who just donated a super sticker to the chat as well.
they're good to me. I don't know what it is. I am grateful. That is,
So nice. I mean, yeah, and then we had Jimmy Duff come in as well with a $5 spot, saying two of my best or two of my favorite.
yo,
Um,
Jimmy, how you doing?
and yeah, I think Mike's also or Jimmy's one of the two first time they've ever donated to a stream, as YouTube tells me here, which is like just insane. That's so
Yo,
generous. So thank you for that.
no, hey, works. That works.
People aren't even letting us get to the topic at hand here, Joe. They don't want us to
No,
talk about credit cards.
yo, and you got a buttload of people. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, don't worry about these people. Best community, I'm telling you. I mean,
No,
that's the thing. I
it
can
is
say that with
fire.
confidence about my community because we have so many of the same people that overlap among us, and that's the beautiful thing I think about this space is like everybody supports everybody. I do the same thing. I try to do the same thing, and
No, you do. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I think what people don't understand is we try our best to support no matter what. Is
mhm,
it, can you watch everybody's every single video drop? No, because there's a buttload of us and
mhm,
we'd never be able to do one, right? Like you think about it. I know you were telling me Mondays and Tuesdays are tough for you, right?
yeah, yeah,
So for me, Tuesdays, I could be on the moon. I'm going to go live at 7. I know it already, right?
mhm,
So there's things that, and then you have family, and then you have your girlfriend that, you have your family. You
mhm,
got to make time for all this. People don't understand. It's just not, if you care like we do, like the guys in this community do, and the women in the community that care about it, it
mhm.
takes time, but you also have to have your personal time, your family time. That's all important. So,
Exactly. And
you
again,
know,
I mean, you got to call out the fact that like I find it extremely impressive how everybody's doing it with also a full-time job. I mean, you and I have, I guess, extra time. You're
yeah.
retired. I do this full time, obviously, but there's a lot of people. The vast majority of people that are making videos also have a full-time job, also are putting out this free content that takes hours to produce every week, like doing the live streams. It's crazy. Like it's just such a good community in general, and you have the audience that appreciates that. And I mean, we appreciate y'all in turn. Like it's just such a good place to be.
No, I'm looking at your numbers. I mean, and it borders on ridiculous. Honestly, like you're doing fantastic tonight. This is amazing.
No, it's you, Joe. That's the thing that you're not understanding here. It's you. Awesome, dude. And here we go again. Sky
Oh,
Rod.
Skyrod. Yes.
He said, I follow both of you and watch all your videos. Thank you so much for the super chat. This actually might be like a record breaking night with the amount of super chats we've gotten from
Are you
me. So,
serious?
I mean, yeah, I
Look at
literally
it. And
can't
another
stop.
one. Another one. There goes Rodney.
We got Sky Rod and then Rodney coming in now with a
Rodney came in
$20
hot.
spot. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Spencer and Joe, go Birds.
So
You saw that
Rodney
loss.
was the man in Rodney in PR. We felt like we knew each other for years and we just met there. He bought the ticket last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And Rodney was such an amazing person that I can't wait to see him again. Like it's that kind of, everybody connected on that trip to a level that it was just so like filling. Like you just felt fulfilled with the people there. And I thought that
Mm-hmm.
that was just great, you know?
Are you going to let his comment slide though, Joe? He said, go Birds.
So yes, so Rodney and I have this thing where even though my Cowboys beat his Birds really badly a couple of weeks ago, it's okay. You know, Rodney knows I still love him.
I mean, dude,
He sends
that's
me
a,
text like that. That's a nice text. But he said that's a nice chat thing there. But he sends me text and he's a little mean on them. I'm just saying, Rodney.
uh-huh.
All right, I
I mean,
forgive you, Rodney.
I saw him a couple days ago. They weren't looking too hot.
Yeah.
Thank goodness my fantasy team already won. I have Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, and they
Oh, damn.
did pretty
Okay.
horribly, but the rest of my team did good. And I have a couple of Cowboys on there that's better than the Birds. So
I had CD Lamb until he was doing great that half in that game until he just went out on a concussion. I was like,
yeah,
there it
yeah.
goes.
I got a Brandon Aubrey, which him alone in
Oh,
fantasy is
well,
he's like a receiver.
you just have to cross the 50-yard line and he's got a shot. Like
Yeah.
that's it, So
Man, this is so generous. I don't want to like glaze over the fact that we've had so many donos tonight, and I want to thank all of y'all for the support. I'm going to thank y'all later too, but just everybody, Jimmy, Mike, we had Skyrod, Rodney, Go through all these real
That's
quick.
fire. I'm
Woodsy,
so happy for you.
Big Kurt joined the membership. He also donated as well. Just and then It's Lazy was the first that kicked this all off. So thank y'all so much for all the support so far. I want to do y'all the service of actually getting into the topic that we package this around. So I'm gonna awkwardly force our nope, not going to, because look what just happened, Joe.
Wepa! That's Mr. MIA. Yes, Juan Garcia.
Juan Garcia here with a $10 donation. Also a member of the channel. I mean, what more can you say? Two giants in the space, always bringing value to the community. Man, thank you so much, Juan.
What do you say to that? You know, like Juan in Puerto Rico, if you recall, like Juan was, again, like my wife thought Juan was everything. Like Juan was just, again, we're a little older and you know, we know the language and we kind of took it upon ourselves to make sure everybody was okay.
Yeah.
That the language isn't an issue, that whatever you wanted was, and Juan, I adore Juan. Him, his wife Maria, and his daughter Ava, they're wonderful. I can't wait to see him again. He's in Miami, and he was just come down. I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go down. Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
okay, well,
what? You're not done yet, kid.
Yeah, I know. You can't. I mean, this is just you can't make this up. Now we have Bobby Y coming in with a $2 spot saying, thanks for the membership, Woodsy. So he gets a gift of membership. You know what? I'm gonna give some as well.
I love Bobby. Bobby and Christine, they're just beautiful people. God bless them. Bobby, what's going on?
Yeah. Wow. Thank y'all so much. Joe, let's quickly say
Before
something
you get hit
about,
again.
say something about this stuff. Okay, so what we're talking about today is something that, Joe, you've mentioned on your channel very recently. I think it's a topic that's kind of near and dear to me and my channel as well. People know that I really like, Chase, and despite the fact that I don't think they've been doing as good of a job lately as they should be, their cards still work for me. I know we maybe have different perspectives and stuff, but just can you kind of explain, I guess, your overall thought process real quick on this idea of Chase copying Amex and kind of why that's not working right now?
Yeah, and that's the killer for me. I was so looking forward to Chase coming in hot with the reserve. And actually, when they rolled it out, I thought it was a good deal. And product changed from the preferred to the reserve back in June. So that I was grandfathered under the 550 deal. But the changes that they're making to where they have their own version of a pop-up jail, to where they have lifetime language, to where they have family rules, where if you have one ink card for unlimited and you get the cash, you may not get the points for that one.
Yeah.
You know, if now you could hold 2 sapphires, but what good is it if you can only get the bonus on one, even if you do the preferred first? So they copied Amex in some things, but they also pigeonholed you and made it more difficult. And the reason I say that is, even if you go with Amex and you don't follow the ladder like they want you to, where it's green, gold, platinum, you jump to platinum. If you downgrade to the green, you're going to get an option to go upgrade again to the gold or the platinum and get points for it. Chase doesn't give you that option.
Yep. No lifetime language.
Yeah.
As well.
You're done. You know, they don't give you the upgrade downgrade game. They don't give you opportunities to product change with points. You could product change, but with no points. And I think that going into 2026, you really have to have a strategy when you pick your cards. You got to know, okay, do I do more travel or do I do more, just some dining out and whatever, and I should do more cash back? You know, do I use a lounge? Do I not? Because the reality is, depending on which way you're going, you're looking at a $700 swing between the reserve. If you don't need a lounge, if you don't need a StubHub credit, and you don't need Apple credit, why get the reserve? Because living here, and I'm in a metropolitan area, I am 6 miles from New York City. There is not one restaurant that Chase offers through their open reserve table, whatever, that I can use in New Jersey. I have to go to Lower Manhattan, which for me from here is 2 bridges, $18 a piece. That's $36. $9 to pay to go under 60th Street, and then $75 to park. What am I actually going to save with a Chase certificate for dinner? Nothing. Not a damn thing. And that's where I think Chase really crapped the bed. I think that They had something good. They could have tweaked what they had before, but they wanted to come in full throttle, and I think they kind of blew it on this one. That's
Yeah.
my opinion.
I agree with you, and I think that I think it goes further. Like you were saying, you kind of, we're mixing a few different things here. I think they went a lot further than just kind of screwing up a bit on the Sapphire Reserve. I think as a whole, the rules that they've been adding, the refusal of, raising base earning rates on the Freedom Unlimited, stuff like that, like all of it is just like accumulating into this big thing now where it's like they're digging themselves way too far into this hole and not backing it up with enough value for the everyday person. And I'm going to hold on that thought again because
I saw it. I have my phone here. I saw it. Go, Puppy. Go ahead.
So let's scroll back up. A lot of messages now. This has to be a record-breaking night for me. There's no way I've had this many donations before in a live. It's you, Joe. You're doing something special. So first, we had
Shambe. Shambe is a movie. Shambe is so freaking cool.
So Shambe with a $2 donation. First of all, not even a message attached to it. Just saying, hey,
that's Shambe.
I'm supporting.
Yep.
So kind. And while right after that, Luke's Points and Miles joined us saying, true players, what's up, boys? Spencer's got nothing to do this season because of college playoffs. Hey, we beat A&M. I said, Luke, you could probably go back to my first live this year where you insulted my Longhorns. And I said, as long as we beat A&M, I'm happy. Texas A&M. We did that. I'm good. But best of luck to you. I don't know if I'll root for Ohio State, but maybe a little bit. He also said, I want to point this out to you. I'm not going to let him sneak away with this one. He said, Spencer's my guy. Who's this old guy on here?
Wow. Luke, I thought we were cool, Luke. Yo, my wife said Luke is a handsome man and his wife is beautiful. And of course, your boy Carlos, we loved him. He was just the man on that trip. But that's okay, Luke. I forgive you. It's all right.
Taking the high road, huh? Oh, God. Electric Eye, who we welcomed at the very beginning, saying, well, seems like we're going for a record here. So they also threw into the pot. Crazy.
Yo, I can't. This is just blowing up my phone on the side here.
I know. Oh my God, we got more. I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's keep. Wow.
Keep going, puppy. Go ahead. Yep. Go enjoy this.
I know. I just I don't know what to do. I get overwhelmed by so much.
No, enjoy it, bro. You deserve it. You're busting your ass for this.
Oh my gosh. Tyler's credit card tips again. Gifted 1 membership tonight, so somebody else gets to experience that. Let's see who was the beneficiary. YouTube Experiment.
Oh, that's Jesse, my boy Jesse. Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Right after that, we had Woodsy, who already donated 10 gifted memberships today. That's $5 a pop, and then comes in and throws a $20 donation into the feed, saying, I feel like there's a dono train going on. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you, Woodsy, and your family. I hope everything's going well. I mean, God, I don't even know what to say at this point, but I will say this. I know Woodsy's been very vulnerable about stuff that he's gone through in his personal life, and just throughout it all, he's been super supportive, and you wouldn't even know, that he's been struggling or anything. He's just here supporting and loving constantly, and that, I know that has to be reciprocated in something.
I agree.
Yeah. You get what you give, and Woodsy definitely gives a lot. So thank you for that. Filmo, wow. Who would see the day? Oh, okay, and now also, who would see the day that he comments this? I will not stand for this slander against Chase.
He is so full of crap. Oh my God, I can't.
He's a pot stirrer.
Yes, 100%.
That is crazy. Phil, we'll get to you in a second. Points with Philip came in, donated, saying peer pressure is real. You guys are great.
Yo, and it continues, bro. Just enjoy it because there's one more coming on. And this is my boy.
Oh my gosh. QC Man saying take the path.
It's too far, QC Man. I'm in northern Jersey. It's 2 hours to get into the city by public transportation. It's ridiculous.
I don't even know what public transportation is. We're
exactly.
I guess I said that last stream, and Matt, another channel member who is in the chat, who I want to say hi to, but he knows I'm talking to him. He did say that there is there's a rail line in Austin you can technically take, but I've never touched it. Ahmad said, keep going. Ahmad is not only a channel supporter and member, but he's a moderator in the chat to hammer down on folks in here if they're not being nice. He might be holding people at gunpoint or something to donate.
Ahmad, I love that, Ahmad. Keep it up, Ahmad.
My boy, the Jordan Rules for Credit, gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Jordan. There's so much I could say about this guy. You know, I guess for people that don't know, I'll give my quick spiel on him. I know that Joe also knows him well, but Jordan is the one that is kind of like the mastermind of the Excel and building out the credit card blueprint, which we did a limited release of. Was that last week? Yeah, it was last week, and that's like sold out now, which is pretty amazing. I mean, I can't even believe that. But he's a great dude. He came to Austin, came and hung out at the house for a bit. Before he left, he like bought us a couple bottles of wine, and we for like coming to our place. I was like, you don't need to do that. He's just too nice. And I
He
know
drove down
you've
from
seen him
Boston
too.
to my house, and he did the same thing. Like,
That everybody's got to show up to these meetups, Joe. You know this.
bro, I don't know what's happening here, but my phone keeps blinking, and you're gonna see in a minute again why. You're gonna
Oh my
laugh.
gosh. Here we go. Vinyl
Boom.
cover, 1987, $10 donation saying, Spencer and Joe, I'm too scared to try it, but if I use the Chase travel portal to book a Southwest flight and include my Rapids rewards number, I'll double dip with Chase and Southwest points. I can speak from experience. You'll not only double dip with Chase and Southwest points, but you'll also double dip on like I guess qualifying flights towards status and everything. It basically anything you book through that goes for hotels, airlines, anything through Chase that I've booked. The way that it codes with those airlines and hotels is that you're basically doing a cash booking through like Expedia,
Right.
and that then triggers earning points with your membership numbers and the qualifying nights or flights towards status. So it's definitely doable. It raises that simper point value a little bit technically. Obviously now like the travel portal is not the best, with Chase unless you're getting the boosted rates, which you're not going to be getting on Southwest. If I'm not wrong about that, I think it's still just the Star Alliance. But I guess anything to add to that, Joe? I think I covered most of it.
Yeah. So with Chase, I did it with United, and I got a better deal using the portal to travel to Portland than I did straight up with United. I used a $300 credit. Then I used the points. They gave me the points boost. So I use a lot less United points for the balance of the trip than if I would have gone straight up with United. So yeah, vinyl cover, absolutely. You're gonna get. It's like a double dip, but it's all good. You're not scheming or anything. Remember, Southwest also falls under the Chase. Their issuer, so you're gonna get a good deal with that by all means. And vinyl cover, I love. Forget it. Vinyl cover is always so supportive as well. So
I also just realized that I kind of just assumed that you were going to be using points through the portal, but if you're booking cash, it's the same thing. I was even talking about if you book using points through the portal, you'll also still earn points on that booking. So that's what I did. Like for the edit credit on the Sapphire Reserve, going back to the whole just Chase topic in general, I redeemed. I have like a staycation we're doing for my girlfriend's birthday, and we're doing it at the Austin proper, which is like our favorite hotel probably in Austin here. Like it's just a really pretty area. Regardless, it's part of the edit collection. So I used $250 towards that booking because you can split your purchase in the Chase portal in points and cash. So we split it $250 in cash. That triggered the credit for the 6 months. Did the rest at 2 cents per point because it's an edit property through Chase's portal. And I still earned Marriott points at this property. So it's like that's a I don't know, triple dip, I guess you'd call it.
But at least you were able to use it at a nice place. My problem with edit here in New York, bro, the hotels are like $1,500.
Yeah, ours is for some reason it's like made for like Austin. I feel like Austin and like LA or something. I don't know, but like the dining credit works for me. It's plenty of restaurants in Austin. I mean, not plenty. It's probably like 7 or something like that, but that's enough for where we go. And we're 5 minutes away from all of them. Even just that one property being in the edit collection is huge for us because we stay there basically once a year. It's like a tradition. So it's nice. But yeah, I'm in the minority here, which is why it's like it's hard for me to even cover the topic of Chase being like, because on my channel, people see that I talk highly of Chase, and that is because they genuinely fit my lifestyle and travel habits. Like, I can't make it up. I'm saying, like, this is how it works for me in Austin, and I understand why it's not good for the general public necessarily, because a lot of people are missing out on these opportunities, but it's been working for me,
But you see, but it makes sense, and I love the fact that you share like where you are. Some people on YouTube don't say where they are, but it makes a difference because you're saying where you are and how it works for you. It's like when I tell people the Amex Green is a great card if you live in the New York, New Jersey, tri-state area because of the tolls, the transit, you name it. It's a killer for points. So it's all relative of where your experience is and where you live and how you're using it and what's available to you.
Yep.
And I'm trying to give Chase like I have until January 20th to keep the reserve.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only paying 550, which isn't bad.
Right.
But there's one other thing that Chase has that kind of irks me.
Mm.
Amex resets in January.
Oh yeah, they're
Chase is anniversary year. And that's where I'm kind of stuck.
you talking about just with the annual fee
Well, with
or the credits?
getting their credits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for
Well,
and that's a problem.
some of them are calendar.
But like the travel credit,
Yeah.
it's anniversary.
Travel credits anniversary, but I know like the edit, the dining, those are calendar.
And then the Apple credit pisses me
The
off
Apple one's
because
weird.
I have
Yeah.
Apple One because of I
Yeah.
use the extra terabytes for the channel, and they only pay for a single subscription of Apple Music. I
Yeah.
have the family one, so that doesn't qualify.
Yep.
Apple TV, I get through some others through Apple One. They won't separate it, so that's something I can't use. So I use the StubHub credit. I bought 2 hockey tickets for my nephews to go to a game in February with StubHub, and that was it. That's all I've been
Yeah.
able to use. So
I
I'm up
get
in
it.
the air whether the Sapphire Preferred might do me better. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk more about that here in a second. I gotta
Yep.
again
No,
scroll back.
bro. Good
Scroll
luck with
back.
that because there's a lot more. You got hit over the head.
Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. I think this was the next one in line. Let me make sure I'm correct here. Okay. Jordan Rules for Credit. Again, we just got through talking about him. He gifted 5 memberships to the channel. I mean,
I love
seriously.
this. I love this.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. There was a lot of folks that got it. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the membership before, I'll remind y'all that if you're still here, go look at the membership tab of the channel. You can see all the benefits there. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of videos you now have access to. So go check those out. And I hope you stay. I mean, that's the goal, is that you'll really enjoy it. And I'll have a lot of comments. I'll tell you that. I'll have a lot of comments to go answer soon, because after these live streams, once these members join, you know how it populates separately in your YouTube studio,
Right.
where like now I can filter. I always filter by channel members just so people know, because there's a lot of comments to keep up with. I will always answer the channel members. But after this, it'll repopulate all of their comments of people that just joined for like the past year or 2. So I'll go see if I missed any of y'all's. You're going to get some answers.
Yeah, and sometimes I hope people understand when we miss a comment, YouTube sometimes they're glitchy and you won't see a comment like, how the hell did I miss this one on this video?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it comes up a month later. You're like, wait a minute, what the hell
Yeah.
happened? It's not us. It's literally how it gets sent to us. So
yeah, good clarification there.
yeah, there's more. Boy.
Oh, I guess I accidentally skipped. That was actually, so vinyl cover was after that. So sorry about that, Jordan. But vinyl cover, we had that one come through. Let's see here, scrolling down more. Juan Garcia, was that the next one?
Yes, that's a new one. That's why I was laughing.
Gosh. Juan Garcia said, "I'll match Woodsy. It's the gift of giving, and who better than this dynamic duo?" Juan, thank you, man. This is crazy. Like out of words to even say on this.
I love
$10 there, keeping the train alive. Thank you so much for that. Let's see here. And then we had Enrique as well.
Yeah, Enrique
Gonzalez. He said, using the new tracking sheet, Spencer, it's great. See, that's awesome to hear. So far, I've heard all good things. There's been a couple of bugs maybe here and there, or something going on, but like 99% of the feedback's been really positive, and I just appreciate y'all even trying it out. We're about to do the public release of it soon. We just want to make sure the not beta testers, but the limited release people get as much help as they can get. We clear out anything that's going wrong, send them a new file, and then we'll start sending it out to everybody else. So get ready for that. But thank you for using it, and thank you for the donation too. Neely right after that with a $10 spot saying, "I'm just here. Here
Neely.
you are." And I'm very thankful that you're here, Neely. Thank you.
That's fire. Honestly, like straight up.
It really is. And it doesn't stop there, Joe. Tyler's credit card tips. Tyler's credit card tips said, also, new spreadsheet has been great, man. Great job to you and Jordan for creating such a powerful tool for the members of this community. Thank you for saying that. Tyler's been really vocal about the spreadsheet and DMs and stuff too, which has been helpful. Like I really do enjoy the feedback. So y'all always feel free to email or DM me if anything's going on, or if you just want to chat about it. We have a feedback form, which is like the official feedback form. So if you have an issue, submit it there. Follow up with a message if you want. But that's what's important for me and Jordan to track together. But yeah, thank you, Tyler. Enrique again. What in the world? a separate message here. Where did it go? Here we go. Enrique with a $5 donation saying, Spencer, your examples of how Chase works for you again shows how this game really is personal. Chase works well for me as well. Thanks for being real. If there's one thing I'll be, it's gonna be real. I mean, I can't make any of this up, to be honest. Like that, the reason I started this game in the first place, this YouTube channel, the reason I started the YouTube channel was to document my experience. That's one thing that AI or other people can't take away from me. You can't replicate personal experience, and yeah. So I'll keep singing about it till the cows come home. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I'm just gonna talk about what works for me, and that might change. I might be an Amex fanboy in a couple of years. You never know. But yeah, wow. Okay. I think that's the end of that train for now. Feel free to start it back up. I mean, very appreciative of y'all, but
is it?
I think so.
Yeah, Enrique was the last one. Okay, got you.
Wow. Okay. Nope. That's actually, I think, the biggest donation I've ever received just now.
Wow.
That's insane. Well, I guess actually Woodsy also matched that with the memberships, but just straight up.
Bro.
Okay. So, what ZZ here said is that, Spencer, I don't normally participate in chat, but your videos and streams have saved me a bunch of money. Here's some back to you.
That's
Joe,
beautiful.
This is my first time seeing you. You are sharp. My guy, subbed.
Thank you. That means, honestly, again.
Dude, I don't know.
ZZ,
this is crazy.
That's beautiful. Your words, to be honest with you, just to say that, it means a lot to guys like us in this space, because we try. We're not always perfect. We don't always get it. Sometimes we'll screw up, or we have our biases based on where we live and what we do and what we use and how old we are. But damn, to say that and to give back, all respect. Thank you. And thank you for subbing. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I literally don't even know what to say. Thank you so much for that support.
It makes you, it blows you away, right? Like, seriously,
No, like, makes me like emotional. It's like, this is crazy. I just don't get it. It's surreal. So thank you for that. And Joe, I appreciate you being here to help me through this train that's going on here.
Yo, I'm honored. Are you kidding me?
I'm like, I'll flush. My eyes are like watering all of a sudden. This is crazy. Okay. What were we even talking about today, Joe?
Chase.
What's even the topic?
Copying Amex.
Yes.
And so, okay, you have the reserve, right? Yes. Would you ever consider dropping back to the preferred? Or is that the only premium card you have?
So, for my specific situation right now, I mean, I will never say that I'm not going to get rid of a card. It's funny, I made a video titled, like, while I'll probably never cancel the Sapphire Reserve before the refresh happened. And I think that still stands to this day. Like, I don't have a plan to cancel it. I will say that, there is the argument to be had that the Amex Platinum could net me an effective annual fee that's a bit lower than the Reserve. However, both of them give me, at the same time, like, plenty of positive value. So I might like try to use them in tandem and kind of pick between them over time. Like, that's kind of like a 2026 plan of mine, this is inside baseball. But I do think that I'll probably end up getting the Platinum if I can get around Pop-Up Joe or something and test that out. But again, I can't sit here and pretend like the Sapphire Reserve isn't good for me. And if I'm getting $1,200 in positive value from the $800 card every year, I'm going to keep doing that. So personally, I don't have any plans for it. But I'm also really hoping that Chase is going to continue to make positive changes to it, because they've received a ton of negative backlash. Like I said, I'm in a position where I'm in this bubble where this card makes sense for me, where it's justifiable. But 75% of people, let's say, out there, that card doesn't make sense for them. They're like you. They still live in a metropolitan area. They can't use the credits. Like, that is a big issue. And you see Chase already back by adding things like like a $250 hotel credit next year or something like that.
For IHG, yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was one that was just like through the portal in general, and then I don't know. They're adding a few things. Maybe you can inform me more on the IHG one, but you can see like also like there's a Hyatt connection to the Sapphire Reserve coming up for the high spend people, or they'll get some status, which I mean, it's kind of worthless for how much you have to spend for that. But regardless, like they are making some
75,000, right?
Yeah, to get Hyatt Explorer status or whatever. But
And
regardless, you can tell that they're at
Explorer
least
status is like enhanced water and Wi-Fi. I call it WW, water and
yeah.
Wi-Fi, because what are you getting? Seriously, diddly, like
Yeah, I
nothing.
think like late checkout is probably like the best thing. Late checkout, I don't even think they have anything to do with room upgrades in that tier.
No, it's the late checkout. You're correct.
Hmm.
And to spend that much, and it seems like everybody's throwing that $75,000 mark for the next level. Hilton is going to do it now with their
Right.
new status. The United Club card that I have as well does it as well. And it's like, at what point, really? Like,
Yeah.
we're not in the 1%. I'm sorry.
Right.
You got to be kidding me. That's never going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, are you like kind of worried about, I guess, Chase going forward in general? Like, I think the consensus out there is that they are trying to copycat so much, but they're not, like I kind of mentioned, I mean, at this point, 20 minutes ago, they're not like really, they're not, they don't have the same like ecosystem that Amex does in the sense of like, they're not providing a ton of extra value to a broad amount of people. They're going really specific with all their credits, really specific with all their benefits. They're trying to copy the same rules as Amex, but they don't have those backdoor methods to earn more points like
Correct.
you were talking about. Like, do you see them continuing down that path? And if so, I guess like what are you worried about in that regard?
I think Chase is going to fix it. I really
Okay.
do. I think that, and it's going to take time because, like you roll something out, you throw it out there to see what sticks, and then you try to, fix it. But I look at it like when Delta a year and a half ago really crapped the bed with the way they were doing things with their cards and their program, and then they had to kind of scale it back and give people back because there was a backlash. And that's where it's going to, what I feel is this: they rolled out the card in the summer, early summer.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to fix it now halfway through, in 6 months. So now in January, when January hits, they're trying to fix it. Where I think they did a really crappy job was postponing people that didn't pay the higher fee up front, not giving them access until October.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
that's
that was
just
me.
that's
I
just
was in that boat.
that was me. I didn't get to see
Yeah.
half the stuff until October 26th, right?
Yeah, and then you only have what, a month or 2 months to
to,
use
to
half
use
the
whatever,
credits.
which is where I'm stuck right now. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so how do I make this up? Meanwhile, Amex put theirs out in September. You were still able to use their quarterly
Yes.
credits for September, and October 1st, you got another one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the little things like that that Chase has to really refine. And I know for a fact that they watch our videos
Yeah.
because I have a great relationship with a Chase bank near me. And when the VP there tells me they watch you guys,
Yeah.
they know
That's cool.
what's up, they're not stupid. So I think it's just that they're trying to become more premium per se in that particular card with the reserve. But what they should also do is shore up the preferred and make it the number 2 card, that if you're not a travel person, you shouldn't also get crapped on and just get leftovers at the end. Because if you look at it, Amex has the gold card for foodie more than anything
Yep.
else, right? But the green card is an amazing card for $1.50. You get clear credit, and that alone pays for the freaking annual fee. If you fly once out of Newark or JFK or anywhere else, that's a time saver through and
Mm-hmm.
through. So I think Chase is going to make adjustments, and they're going to really listen to the people. And if people start downgrading to the preferred, that's going to be the telltale sign that they
Yeah.
have to fix it.
And I think that's really already happening, right? I mean, like right when that refresh came out, you saw a massive divide in the credit card space. It held the reserve. Some people absolutely loved it. Not maybe I shouldn't say that. I didn't even absolutely love it, even though I got more positive value than I did in its previous form. I
Right.
still wasn't really against, or I still wasn't really for them going down the coupon book route. The coupon book route, call it that too.
Say that real quick.
Yeah. Um, but the other side was like, well, I'm getting rid of it. This is ridiculous. Like, so there was a lot of people that are already on that line trying to justify these high annual fee cards. And I think what really happened is that for the last few years, you've seen every other premium card in the space, hotel, airline, Amex Platinum, the nerfs to the Venture X, the increased or the high annual fee on the Strata Elite, all of those things is just causing fatigue in this space. And then Chase comes over, the one bank where you think you can get simple value from the premium travel card because it's the cheapest one, has an easy one credit, use the airport lounges, whatever, you're good. Now that's gone. Now that value proposition is gone. Now that points boost feature that was their competitive advantage is gone. And it's like,
Right.
well, what? Like, what are we doing? And I think actually Caesar, I saw a chat come through. I'm going to try to scroll back up to it. When was that? Oh my God, we got a couple more things to talk about too. Right here, Caesar said that the thing is that Chase is only copying the bad stuff from other banks. And while that's a blanket statement, I think it's fairly true, because if we think about it, I mean, what has been changing? It's the coupon bookification of the Sapphire Reserve. It's the adding of the family language restrictions to the Sapphire cards. Now family language restrictions to the ink cards. Sure, they got rid of the one Sapphire card rule and stuff like that, but they replaced it with you not being able to get a bonus on both,
What good is
and the
that?
48-month rule. It's all the bad stuff, which I kind of agree with. What do you think about his message there?
I think, yeah, they got some bad stuff, and they copied the wrong stuff from Amex. I mean, some of the things, people forget that they're a business. They don't
Yeah.
want churners. They don't want
No.
people that are going to sign up for a 90,000 ink, bonus, and then put the card at 0 and sock drawer it, and then
Yeah.
they're going to apply for another one and another one. Like, at some point, they watched everything, and they've seen people, and they read Reddit. They do
Yeah.
read. I don't follow Reddit, but I know that they do. And I think that, they're going to have to right this ship, because I don't mind, especially. And here's the thing, I have to preface it by this. I'm at the
Yeah.
point in my life where I want the comfort. I want, the status. I don't want to go through any headaches. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind paying for a card $6.95. I'm going to show you straight up in my wallet right now, the reserve, my platinum mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rakuten, which is killing it in MR points. The carrot card,
I need to
that's
give me
more
one
for
of those.
creators.
I
You
never got
know,
one of these.
yeah, you should have, bro. A $25,000 credit line
You got to hook me up, Joe.
with a
Come on.
channel as small as mine. They base it on
Mm-hmm.
numbers. You'll be killing it. So that's one. But then look, the United Club card for me is one of the most powerful cards I have. I live in Jersey. Newark is the airport and the hub. I get my own private lane to go to TSA. It's
Mm-hmm.
quicker than TSA pre-check and clear. The lounges are beautiful. I get great discounts, and then you also get IHG platinum status with it as a perk, among other things, and high multipliers on the flights. So this is $6.95. It's not
Yeah.
bad, So for me, I don't mind paying it, but
Mm-hmm.
give me something for it. So I look at the City Strata Elite. It's a great card, but I don't fly American.
Right.
So what am I going to pay another 600, almost $600 for, to get another priority pass, which I already have from the platinum? I already have it from other cards. Well, I don't need it right now.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where people are going to come to the point, and with Chase especially, they're going to really see what cards they really need and be picky. Because the other thing Chase did, remember when they pulled the Freedom Flex in the summer that you couldn't apply for it?
Mm-hmm.
That card is the only card in Chase's lineup that is a MasterCard.
Right.
So the thought was they were going to bring it back as a Visa. They didn't. So what's happening now? If you went from a Sapphire Reserve or a Preferred and wanted to downgrade or product change to the Freedom Flex, you can't. They're
Is that
not
a new thing?
allowing you, because it's a masterly letting you go to the unlimited because it's a Visa.
Well, I guess on that point, if they will still let you do it, I've had reports of people saying you can. The OG Chase Freedom is a Visa. It's not a
Right.
MasterCard. So you
Right.
could do that one too.
The OG you
Hopefully.
can, but
Yeah.
not the Freedom Flex.
That's interesting, because there's so many different topics to get into here. Can I rewind real quick to something you said
Sure.
earlier?
Absolutely.
So what you said, which I do agree with, is that Chase and all these banks, they don't like people like us that are churning through the welcome offers, doing all this kind of stuff. That's obvious.
Right.
However, these changes that they're making are not just impacting us; they're impacting everyone. Like, I know people in my daily life that just have Chase credit cards. They see, like, a lot of people I know that I talk to, like at the dog park and stuff like that. They have the Sapphire Reserve, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they increased my annual fee. Like, I'm done with that card. I like barely wanted it before, and now I'm completely done." It's like I think they've gone too far. It's like you can't play the game of, like, you're working these cards and benefits towards maximizers by putting a lot of them on there. Of course, it's going to attract people like that. But then you're hurting your biggest, customer base in the process, and it's pushing everybody out. They're trying to push the churners out. They're pushing the rest out as well. That's how I feel right
I
now, at least,
agree.
just based on who I talk to. But yeah, I wanted to bring that point up for one. Yeah, I was going to say about the MasterCard thing too, is that there's this whole thing, with Apple
It's
possibly
supposed to come
changing
over.
over,
Right.
to Chase, and I actually have that in like my predictions video that's coming out on Monday, so more inside baseball for y'all. But one of the interesting things is that MasterCard or Visa has been offering a really big package to the Apple card team to bring it from MasterCard to Visa. It sounds like Chase is also siphoning down to mostly Visa cards now, so maybe that that could make sense, but maybe that's why they haven't taken over yet, is because they're waiting for that transition to happen. Chase, that is, with the Apple card. I don't know. That was just
Yeah, and
completely
I
side note.
think that when Chase took the Freedom Flex out in the summer, the expectation was that it would become a Visa because there was no other thought process of, are they going to add more benefits? Are they going to change it from categories? And they didn't do anything. They just pulled the card and then brought it back in the
Yeah,
exact
right.
form. Nothing
So
changed.
weird.
But if you notice online, on social media and on TV commercials, the card that they are pushing is the Freedom Unlimited with Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart, yeah.
with Steph Curry, all these guys. That's what it's become. So I think eventually they're going to pull it again and eventually make it a Visa so it fits in their wheelhouse.
Yeah,
because
that's
even
also
though,
sorry, this is
no, go
side note.
ahead.
You go. No, you go.
People, MasterCard and Visa are a lot the same, but they're also different. Like you said, they're going to compete against each other for the rights of naming the cards or the rights of issuing the cards, which is what you just said about the Apple card. Yeah. There is a difference between MasterCard and Visa when you get to the nitty gritty of it. Yeah,
cell
they're
phone
the most
protection being one of
widely
the main
open
ones.
in the country, in the world. But you go to Europe, I try to use Discover. Bro, my line was discover your way back to America. That's the only place you're going to use it because
Wow.
it only worked at the airport.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Didn't work anywhere else. But Amex wasn't available in a lot of places. And I had to go to my Chase. At that point, I had the preferred. And that was the go-to card because I knew it was going to be accepted.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Citibank has a lot of problems with their MasterCard overseas where people get it frozen and blocked. And Citi still has to work through that because they crapped the bed with the elite as well.
Yeah,
where they froze people's accounts.
Citi's that one that's just like there's always, right when you think it's gonna be good, something else happens, and you're like, man, like you're so close. Like, why? I don't know. I have faith in them. I have faith in them, but yeah, Strata Elite.
What cards do you have of Citi? What Citi cards do you have?
I have the Custom Cash and the Strata Premier. I think that's my only two.
I have the Strata Premier too, and to me, that's one of the most underrated cards. And this is my version of the Strata Premier, so you can laugh. Because that's also the cheapest made card ever is the Strata Premier. It's so bendy, it's ridiculous. But this is my Strata Premier.
Oh, nice.
And this card takes a beating because if you have, it has what the green card doesn't, which is the gas, EV, and supermarket multiplier.
Yeah.
And to me, that trumps every other card for $95.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you points. What did you just do with your thank you point? We're looking right at it. You bought a camera. Like, what the hell? How powerful an ecosystem is if you use it correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pause you again. I want to make sure. I didn't realize it's just insane at this point. Enrique also donated a third time saying this is some treats for Odin. So Odin, I know he's appreciative.
Enrique, you are the man, Enrique.
Yeah, so kind of you. Odin's gonna appreciate that. Y'all are the reason he can eat every day. Just think about it like that.
Yeah, right.
Without y'all, I wouldn't be here, and unfortunately, Odin wouldn't either. I guess I don't know. I'm kidding. And then Matt, who I was talking about earlier, sent 10 gifted memberships to the community. This was 10 minutes ago at this point, so I'm sorry it took me this long to get to it. But and he had to step away. He said right after that. So look at that. He doesn't want any of the
Matt.
The light
last night was on live with me, and he was commenting and bringing so much info to the chat last night, and I was so happy. Like I had never seen him, and I was like, "Holy crap, Matt! That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
freaking awesome."
just so kind. Definitely. I mean, I think Ahmad said it a while ago at this point, but definitely surpassed my biggest night by far doing this.
And in numbers, you're at 270 people. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
a
not
lot?
normal either.
That's not.
No, I think normally like we're hovering around like 150 or something like that, and I mean that's just way more than
That's
normal.
savage numbers. Those
Yeah.
are, yeah.
It's just crazy. It's something about you, Joe. I'm telling you.
No. We just jumped to 283. Nice. Okay, so
Oh
I
yeah.
think we're just let's
Apparently
go
people
for
like
300.
people like the topic too. This is great. Yeah. Yeah. Go get your parents' iPads, bring them on here, put them
Yo,
on.
I tell you,
300.
tell your tias, your mamas, tu abuelas, everybody to come on. Hit that
Yeah.
like and subscribe. Don't forget me, gente. You got this.
Yeah. Let's see here. I want to make sure I like at least address some of the comments that are coming through. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
I
you
think
got
you missed a couple
pages.
super chats, but there are so many other chats in here too.
You have pages of it.
Let's see here. QC earlier said Spencer's gonna have Joe on every week with these donations. This is a great question, actually, Joe. I talked about this with Philip last week, and I thought about it today, actually. Raul was asking if you get more mail offers when your credit bureaus are unfrozen.
Yeah, 100%.
I know. Yeah, I don't get really any mailers anymore, and I've had my credits frozen for a long time. I used to get them all the time, and that froze my credit reports, and now I don't get them. So I've been debating, I guess, thawing them.
So
for that purpose.
do you keep them frozen?
Yeah, all the time, all of them.
So here's my thing. What is it? What I do? So I tell people, freeze your credit, right? Freeze your credit. Bro, I've shown as you know, live, my mother's maiden name for my passwords, my social security number. I don't freeze my stuff because I think and you know this, because of the channel, you want to be on top of things. And to be on top of things, I do different things. I do these pre-approvals. I do all these other things. And if they're frozen, it's a pain in the neck to unfreeze it and go back. So I just do it. But you do get a lot more mailers when you're unfrozen because they see that where your score is at, what you're available to apply for, and things of that nature. So they're going to send them to you. If you have a relationship with a bank, even more so. Yeah. If you have a business separate account, how many business accounts do you have? Like, how many business credit cards do you have, and with who?
Business cards. So I only have one LLC that I run everything through. But business cards, or something like that, probably. So I get. Oh, we're actually above 300, Joe. I just want to point that out. That's insane. I didn't think that was actually going to happen.
Wow,
that's crazy.
What?
That's like actually wild. Okay. And we got another.
I'm looking at the number, and I know. I just saw it.
Yeah. Let me read that real quick, and then I'll get back. Pause me on my brain. Business cards. We'll talk about that in a second. God. Okay. So we have a Skyrod again. Saying people literally, the chat's moving so fast that people are donating to get their messages across, which is crazy. And also, there's no way this is real. Someone like view botting us. Why do we have so many viewers? Do you see this in StreamYard?
Yeah. I'm watching it on my phone. I mean, look, all I did was literally post it, and now you're at 3. Oh my God! It says
380. That's what I'm saying. Someone's on here doing something crazy. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy.
376. I've never seen a number like that before.
Regardless, yeah. Thank y'all. Let's keep these people here. Keep them interested here. Okay, Skyrod, $5 donation. Thank you for that. First of all, saying that he has the City Advantage Platinum Select due to the 80K sub. I have no problem. So I guess, yeah, that
I did the same thing with that one. I haven't flown American Airlines since 2002. And I took the card because it was $1,000 for 80 or 90. I was like, I'll do it. What the hell?
Yeah. If I didn't care about my 524 status, I would have gotten that one too.
So do you care about the 524? Now, since we're talking about Chase, does it really influence you moving at this point with how many cards you have?
Well, it's actually I should have considered bringing this up earlier, but it's a great topic to touch on with this the overarching theme of Chase now really losing, I think, a lot of market share in some ways by making the decisions they are. So the simple fact of the matter is I was keeping my 524 status low because I was going through ink cards at least once a year. Now, if they're going to restrict me from getting those offers because of the new welcome offer terms on the Chase Ink Unlimited and Ink Cash, I don't really have a reason to stay under 524. So my current goal, honestly, is since I have IHG, platinum status through my reserve, have those benefits. I like IHG properties through the edit, like the Kimpton hotels and stuff. I would like to get like the IHG business, probably, maybe even the personal one, lock in some really big offers there. And then after that point, the only other thing I'm kind of holding out hope for would be the premium Hyatt card that's been rumored for so long. And I have that in my predictions video again for the second year in a row. Into the tunnel with that one recently. I don't know if you saw that, Joe, with the press release that Hyatt had with Chase.
And I would actually, I don't know if they're going to nerf, if not nerf, but if they're going to put that family language, like if you got the Hyatt card and they're giving you, and you got that bonus already, if they're going to nail you to get the premium version of it when they put it out. If that's the case, then I would just product change, because then I'm not going to get the points anyway. Why take a hit for it and just product change? I've done quite a few product changes for that reason. If I know, and like I tell people, there are sub hunters, and then there's like a hybrid of sub hunters and people that use the cards for what they were intended.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I fall into that part, because in cards based on my need that was coming up. So
Yep.
I did it with United. It was a product change from the Explorer to the Club, because I said, look, if I'm going to get 80,000 points, do I really want to spend $6,000 to get those 80,000 points? When I do the math in my head, I said, it doesn't make sense. For that, I just use the 6,000. If I have to buy a ticket, I buy a freaking ticket and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the subs don't always work. And if you notice, a lot of the high subs now, they've increased the threshold of your spend. A lot of them are now 5,000 in 3 months, 6,000 in 3 months, where those were 4,000. City Elite just did it where online it's 6,000, but still in branch is 4.
Yeah.
And one of the guys, Dell, was like, Joe, I want to do it online. I said, no, get off your ass and just go into the branch that's near your house and apply and save $2,000. Why would you want to give them $2,000 more for the same amount of points?
Yeah, that's a real thing across the board right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at Capital One, 100,000 miles for $10,000. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would I want to venture X for $10,000? No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think for the average person, high return on spend is kind of the way to go, right? Just target the high return on spend for the most part. That's why a lot of people, whenever I think I'd sent out an email about the Venture X as well, just to let people know that the offer was out there, because some people do just want the highest points possible, and I get that. But it's important to know that, and a lot of people, I guess, were disappointed that the 100K offer came out after they had just recently gotten the 75K. And I was like, well, do the math on it. Like, the return on spend that you got is much higher. You're looking at a 10% return on spend for the 100K offer versus, I don't know what it does otherwise, like a 15 or something percent return on spend with the base.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like becoming more the case, like you said, across the board. I mean, we see the Platinum has a much higher spending threshold than it used to. At least they give you a lot of time for it. But regardless, you're seeing that on all of the major cards, which indicates that nothing's going to slow down. But yeah, with the premium Hyatt card, I just want to show this to people real quick, since I already pulled it up as well. Look at it real quick. I mean, this text is so small, so I'm sorry if you can't see it. Let's see here. I'm going to zoom in. That was not a shot at you, Joe. Trust me, that was a shot at the audience as well.
I didn't take it as that, but damn, it's small.
I know. I'm going to talk a lot more about this in the video on Monday. Let's see. I think it's more towards the bottom here. First of all, I think this line is pretty key. It says Hyatt plans to expand its card portfolio as Hyatt and Chase continue to grow their relationship, building on the success of its current co-branded cards. Expand its card portfolio means one thing, in my opinion, and that would be that they're going to add new cards to their arsenal. Yep. We know that in September of 2023, they released a survey to their members asking about potential new card, high annual fee one. In the video on Monday, I go through kind of why I don't think what they initially proposed is going to be what they go with now, because it was kind of like, it's $250 to $450 annual fee, and the benefits weren't great. It's like Explorers for a year, then Discoverist or whatever, like all this kind of stuff that you need more than this now in this coupon book era. And it's kind of sad to say, but I was literally like, I think they're going to have to get this annual fee to $600, give you a better category, free night, some kind of coupon book with Hyatt. Like, you have to do that now, which is kind of sad. But that was one line I wanted to call out. And there was one other one in here too. Oh yeah. Well, where is it? There's so much going on here. I know that they mentioned something about the Alila properties, how they want to be expanding in those properties, like make more of them basically to work alongside the edit collection with Chase. And then also this World of Hyatt Explorer status will be added as a benefit for top spending Chase Sapphire Reserve and Sapphire for business card members. So we talked about that already, Joe.
Right.
But then, yeah, they're going to continue to increase the number of luxury and premium brands such as Park Hyatt and Alila participating in the Edit by Chase Travel. In my opinion, if you're going to be focusing a lot of attention on luxury brands, it makes sense to bring out a luxury card with that. But yeah, the verdict is out on what kind of offer they would give, because we know that the Hyatt cards notoriously don't give good welcome offers. And also, like,
they make
what
it so
rules?
ridiculous. It's like they'll say 80,000 points, but they'll give you 60, and then they'll give you 20 if you spend another 6,000, which makes absolutely no sense.
And that's funny. It's because I think Hyatt kind of paved the way there for a long time of like that was the one card like in the past that I've always been like, just skip it. Like the bonus isn't even good enough. Go get an ink card and you can get much more return on spend. And even those return on spends are lower than normal because it's a business card and you have to spend more. But it's like that was back then. Now every single card is like that. Elevated offers are not that elevated. I watched a video about like Black Friday this year. And there were some reports out there that like consumer spending was up like 11% over like previous highs or something like that. But the devil was in the details, saying that like the reason that is mainly because the cost of the goods bought during Black Friday were up 7%. So it's like we're actually just spending more money across the board, and you can see it in the credit card space on these Black Friday sales, these welcome offers that are elevated. It's all just like fake at this point, I feel like, which is kind of weird. But that's where my thoughts are. That's a little rant for you.
You need to look back on your list here, because
I know.
You got more.
Let's do it. Earlier I meant to bring this up too.
What's up, Jay? My boy Jay
joined in earlier. Okay, I got to get on the big screen here so I can see all these donations. This is crazy. So we did Skyrod, right? That's where the last one we left off on. Okay,
yep, cool. We had Skyrod. You got to go to that one.
Yep, EK, yeah, Lampert. $10 donation, first of all. Super generous. They said that their only Visa card is the Wyndham Earner Plus, 6x on gas. Plus, I constantly get 100% points buying promotions. So earlier this year, I had 250,000 Wyndham points. That's awesome, first of all. I also got that 80,000 AA Platinum sub as well. Yeah, the Wyndham Earner business used to be one that was on my roadmap. It was like on my dream roadmap, honestly. Mainly because, well, I thought it was 8x on gas, is it not?
Yeah, on the it might be because I have the Wyndham Business Earners Plus, but the business version, I get 8 times on gas and 5 times on utilities.
Yeah, so that card's great. However, it used to be better because now they did away with like the status matching and.
Oh yeah, you were dead. They were giving you, the 3 nights in the Bahamas.
Yeah, Atlantis nights or something.
And the Caesars match, and that all went to hell. Yeah, that doesn't even work.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, it could be a very solid card if you like Wyndham properties. You just have to do that. That's one of those things where I think you got to run the calculations, right? Where it's like, if you could get, let's say gas purchases, you can get 5x back on gas with a lot of cards out there. Saving with your city custom cash. You could then redeem that with American Airlines or whatever. That's very simple. You get a 1.5 cent per point redemption rate. That 5x turns into 7.5 really quick. Wyndham. So it's like you got to do those calculations, I think, a lot more now, especially with these high annual fee cards that make you think that you're getting a lot of value, but in reality, you could probably do better with cheap.
And the problem with Wyndham is that when, especially for their business card, they are the only card that made me fax. Literally, I had to go to Staples and fax paperwork to them.
I remember us
which
talking
was
about
embarrassing. That, so, they got to come into the century now. They got to pick up their game. But they're also a pain. Once you get blacklisted by Wyndham, I spoke about this last night. You're blacklisted. If you did something wrong and didn't pay your bill or fell out of favor with them, you're not getting them again. 10 years later, we had somebody last night. They cannot get another Wyndham card.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely don't want to like, I guess, sit here and just talk about negatives, but
No,
like
but there's no
regardless,
forgiveness on their point.
yeah, regardless, it's if you're getting that kind of value, you know, if you really do value the 100% points buying promotions and you like the Wyndham points, keep doing it. You know, this
Yeah,
again, this game is
100%.
so personal. Don't let
Nope.
any of these like sway you. Like it's all about what you get to experience, right?
And Wyndham hotels are cheap to book. Like you can get them
Yes.
for 7,500 and 15,000. I just did it in Florida for St. Augustine, and it was nice property. 15K points is nothing, and you could earn them quickly. So that's a great get. You know,
Yeah.
you got two other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. Jonathan joined, who we got to see at the meetup too. He just said, "Many congrats on an epic live." Meanwhile, it's past 2 a.m. for me. The great info.
Yeah,
says
he's
to
in
be connected.
Spain.
Wow,
He's
that's
in
awesome.
Barcelona. So I met Jonathan where I used to work in Manhattan in East Harlem. I went to the famous Patsy's Pizzeria, and I hear somebody go, "Joe," and I turn around and it's Jonathan there. And he also went to Puerto Rico, but now he's in Barcelona for the holidays. So I love Jonathan. He's such a sweet person.
Electric Eye, another donation. He said, "My girlfriend said I should give another donation because I spent $2,000 on 5 Luftwerk yo-yos 2 days ago. Don't ask." I shouldn't even try to pronounce it. I should have read the "don't ask" first.
Yo,
I just made a fool out of
oh
myself.
my God. Electric, you are hilarious.
Man, with that kind of hobby, I'll tell you what, you can hit some sign-up bonuses pretty quick.
Yo,
Not
I
financial
love it.
advice.
I freaking love it.
No, that's great. Thank you again for the donation, and your girlfriend's a real one for that. I won't lie. Phil Mo came in again. We got to still figure out. We got to get back to roasting this guy. He said, "What's a sub hunter?"
Philmo knows exactly what a sub hunter is. Tell him not to play himself.
Look in the mirror, Phil. Come on now. Let's see.
And you got another one. This is my girl.
Great.
This is the woman of all women here.
Crystal Cove here said, "Hey Spencer, hola Joe in chat. Running late. What did I miss? The best night ever."
Crystal is chef's kiss. She is so funny, supportive, giving. When I tell you, Crystal is just, I think she's in Massachusetts now, but she also served our country in the military. She's a badass. I don't know what else to say about Crystal other than I love her. I can't wait to meet her in person. She's amazing.
So cool. Thank you so much, Crystal. Yeah. Well, I really want to say this to everybody here that obviously there's a lot of people here from Joe's chat. And like I mentioned off the bat, like Joe, I think you are there is a massive part of this is just because of you and the chat that you've, or the community that you've kind of garnered on your channel. So just shout out to everybody here that not only supports Joe on a weekly basis, but you come here, you know, you're you know, guesting in effect. Like I feel like I'm a guest and y'all in your chat in a way, Joe, and they're coming here and supporting me. And
thank you.
I want to say thank
you.
you.
No, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. I love them. They're amazing.
And then we also
just, you got another one.
We're talking. Matthew Smith, $5, no message associated. Just all love.
I love it. I love it. You know what? Well deserved, my friend. That's how it should be. It again, it's not easy doing this every week. It's not easy coming up with things to talk about. And when they throw you a curveball in the chat and you don't, you know, it's not easy. Keeping up with a chat, a guest, and talking about a topic is not easy. It's not easy for 10 minutes, let alone an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate you saying that, Joe.
It's the truth.
I'm really glad that I love, obviously, what I do. Like, that's the most rewarding thing about this is that it is difficult. There's challenges that people don't really understand about it. But at the end of the day, I'm living my dream. And like if you would have told younger me as my job right now, that would be like just completely mind blowing.
No, get your mind blown again because here's another one.
Mike Newland.
Mike.
With a $20 donation. Dude.
I love Mike. Mike is so wonderful.
Yeah, he's a channel member for a few months now. Dude, coming in to support with the super chats too, keeping the train alive today. This is crazy. Like, I'm just like looking back at the chat here. It's
Like
colorful.
30
Like it's so
super chats or
colorful.
more. It has to be.
I'm gonna count it up after this, and like I'll pin a message because this is crazy.
It has to be. Like I'm dead ass. Honestly.
What is
Yeah.
going on?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have it here. 38.
Oh yeah, you're right. It says it on StreamYard. I didn't
Right in
even
the
know
top.
that.
Yeah. I just clicked it.
38. What the heck? And we just this one just came in while you were talking. He said, "Wait, I want to join. Appreciate y'all." And I can't say those words, Joe. You know I can't. Maybe you don't, but that's our rival school, the University of Texas
Really?
A&M. Actually, you know what? We beat them. That's fine. I told you we needed to beat A&M this year. We did it. Good luck in the playoffs. I don't think we
Wow.
deserve to be there anyways, so I can support a Texas school, honestly. Like we beat y'all. If y'all win the national championship, that means we kind of did too, right?
Xavier.
Yeah. Thank you, Xavier. I saw you joined earlier. I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi. There's just so many messages coming in, but I see all of y'all, so thank you.
Yo, and Nemo, my man.
Nemo, $5 donation as well. Thank you.
Nemo is. I
That's
can't wait to
insane.
meet Nemo too. Nemo has been supportive from day one. He never misses a live. He never does. And it continues. Look at this.
I don't know
You
what to
missed one.
do, Joe. I'm like glitching.
No, go to the next one.
No,
Look,
I didn't. Yeah, it's
Mike again.
5 gifted memberships. Dude, y'all are putting me to work. I will say there are gonna be so many comments in that thing. I kind of want to see it, honestly. I'm gonna look at it real quick.
I
But
can't.
we're gonna talk about Chase, guys. Don't worry. Don't get.
No, I'm
We're still
laughing.
here to talk
X33
credit
Raptor says this is an insane stream.
It
It
really
is.
is. Mike, thank you for that. And everybody, again, I'm gonna say it. If you're a new member, because of all these donations, you might not even know. Check your thing. You might be a member and you don't even know it now.
Look, QC Man's, if you don't mind, put QC Man's comment up. This is funny. Right after X Raptor.
QC Man said, imagine guidance counselor Joe having student Spencer tell him he wants to be a YouTuber back in the day. Would have definitely tried to convince you to be an engineer or something.
No, I was the opposite. I was the guy that would tell the kids that wanted to go to the military, become a plumber, become an electrician, follow your dreams. Because you know what? The reality is every college wasn't for everybody. This is, you've had to follow your path. That's the way my father raised me. That's how I always treated like I said, my kids in school. So Spence, I would have said, teach me how to do YouTube in the future when I'm getting ready to do it. That's what I would have told you.
Well, I will say I did the complete opposite path. I did get my engineering degree at the University of Texas, and now I'm a YouTuber. So what is that?
God bless
I don't know
you.
what path that is.
Well, you got something to fall back on. That's how I say.
Yeah. And it doesn't end, of course.
Alex Daly, I'm doing well, Papa. Hope all is well with you. Thank you for being here tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, Joe, you're on top of this too. You're helping me a ton with these chats, so thank you.
Oh my God, another one.
I know. 2 more. Crystal came in with another donation. She's asking the question we're not supposed to be asking. She said, Electric Eye, what are those yo-yos? And I know you didn't use that damn Rakuten card because you don't have one.
Plus, she got rejected. Yeah, she's gonna make shirts that say Rakuten kicking rocks. That's Crystal, fun. I love you, Crystal. You see, I tell you, she's funny. She's on top of stuff, and she served our country and represented. God bless her.
Yes, thank you so much. I have a lot of respect for people that have served our country, so thank you. And thank you for the donations. Mike said, got to support a fellow Oz tonight. Jake Vander joined us as well just a second ago, and he's joining in on this onslaught of this train on the top of StreamYard is crazy.
What's going on, Jake?
Monty the Card Nerd, $5, said, hey, Spencer and Joe, depending on how long you guys are going on for this live, got to hit at least 50 super chats.
We got 6 more to go.
5 more now. What is going on?
Spence!
Okay. It's been, you guys have completely driven the direction of this a different way.
100. Bro, enjoy it.
I know. It's beautiful. Thank y'all. EK again comes in and said, I used some Wyndham points to book a decent hotel in Boston for me and my girlfriend this weekend. Very much worth it to treat her. That's the ticket, right? Yeah, and that ties into the Chase topic because, again, I don't have the same redemption habits as everybody else. I like to go spoil my girlfriend for a weekend at her favorite hotel. I'll use my edit credit on the Sapphire Reserve that I use the travel portal, get a boost through that. I'll do all that, and I'm gonna make wonderful memories. I would do the same if I got 1.25 cents per point. I don't care. It's about the
That's true.
memories. So
And you know what,
again,
guys? People, I think people get caught up in because they see it on YouTube or they see it on Instagram or whatever, high-end hotels, this and that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had some of the best times at hotels where I'm with friends and family and loved ones and just enjoying the time. That I don't give a crap about the rest of the fluff. So I get it. You know, a decent hotel, like you said, is you had a good time. That's all that matters.
and that's exactly what I did with the meetup. For one, I didn't get to book the Caribe with y'all, but I've made the joke multiple times. But I came in as Cesar Joel Jr. But
Yeah,
regardless, I stayed at a Courtyard Marriott. Yeah. I stayed at that Courtyard Marriott that was like 20,000 Marriott points a night, and it didn't matter. I was with y'all all day. I was hanging out. We were having fun.
Absolutely.
I don't know what Semper point I got on that. I just did it.
No. Yo, you got bombarded with more.
I know. God. Skyrod again. I think this might be third or fourth donation. Said Joe for president and Spencer for VP.
Oh my God. And right above that one, you see Princetta?
Yeah, let me pull it.
I have to tell you, Princetta is an amazing woman. She's come on the lives. She really embraces the community. She's just wonderful. She's really into the game now. I love her. She's just an amazing woman. Princetta, how you doing, my love?
That's awesome. And yeah, again, I mean, gonna have to keep going through these shows. This is
oh my God. The next one is a funny name. I love it.
I'm losing it. There it is. Read it for us, Joe.
Las aventuras del gordo y la enana. So in the translation,
don't tell me. The adventures of the fat
right.
I don't know what the last part is
of the fat man and the tiny woman or
okay.
Yeah. So enana is a small person.
Oh, okay. I actually never heard that. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. It got me about 3/4 through that.
Look at how cool that is.
So what they said is that they learned a lot from both of us over the last year, and they're extremely grateful for your content, and it allows them to help their local friends and family. That's so cool.
Pero, and if I could say this in Spanish.
Yeah, go for it.
Ustedes lo que escribieron ahí es tan lindo y te lo agradecemos tanto porque lo que ustedes hacen, ustedes no saben lo tanto que eso nos vale para nosotros. Gracias de todo corazón por estar aquí y por ese mensaje. So I just told her how we appreciate what she says, what she's done. She has no idea how much it means to us, and I thank her for being here.
Yeah, I mean, this is I don't think I'm gonna ever forget this. This is crazy. I mean, thank you for that super chat, and that's exactly what we're here to do, right? I mean, what we're here to do is hopefully help y'all save money, make memories, do that kind of stuff. Like that's what this is for.
Well, you broke the record. I'm gonna tell you right now. You have 53.
I didn't even see that.
You have 53.
Okay. Well, we broke the record a long time ago. We're setting new records. Mike Newland comes in with another $5 donation. No message, just supporting again a fellow Austinite. After that, we had X33 Raptor, a channel member now. Again, at this point,
and you missed one. You missed one above. Really? Right after Mike Newland.
I did.
Go back.
Oh my gosh. Let's go back.
Our girl Princetta. We were just talking about her. Look at that.
Saying happy holidays. That's it.
Look,
happy holidays.
I'm telling you, Princetta is the sweetest.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, coming in here, couple of messages, super chat. Like, what? So generous. And then we had Raptor come in, leaving an Odin sticker, which y'all can see in the actual chat. StreamYard doesn't pull it up.
I love it.
But that is one of the benefits of being a member. There's a lot of them, so keep checking those out if you haven't yet.
And if you look right on the Raptor, look at the comment from LG.
I was going to say, yeah, I want to bring this up to you. They said, Joe, I finally jumped, treated myself to the Aspire, and ready to use it for family travels in the new year.
The Aspire is an amazing card. One of the best hotels cards, if not the best, and actually might be an all-around card for a lot of people. Congratulations, LG. LG is another huge supporter of the channel. Wonderful. Thank you for being here, LG. Thank you for supporting all of us in this space. We appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that new Hyatt card, if it does come out, I hope that they actually do take that Chase does copy Amex in some regard and make it somewhat like that one. You know,
I'd get
at this
that
point,
tomorrow. Honestly, if
right?
it gave me some value, I'd get it the next day.
Mm-hmm,
Honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Right
Okay.
under him, Tyler.
Yeah, I need to just go to the starred ones. I think at this point,
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I do.
missing them.
Yeah. Tyler should be next. Tyler
Yes,
credit card
Tyler's
tip.
credit card tips. He said there's more donation than normal messages, like literally. So I'm like, I feel bad. I know people were here for the Chase information. I guess we covered it already. We're here for, it's been an hour and a half, so we've covered a lot. But yeah, I can't feel bad about this. Y'all are just too generous, and I'm not going to let this pass. So thank you. You're 100% right, though. I literally can't. That's like, I went to the starred messages. It looks exactly the same as the normal one.
Yo, wait, you missed one above. This I have to laugh.
Did I really?
No. So you're at okay, after Tyler, there's a young Daniela Alvarez. Is it Daniela or Daniel Alvarez?
Oh my
Me
God,
and
where am
Spencer
I
sitting in a
at?
tree. I'm laughing because I don't know if you know this person. So
It looks like Daniel Alvarez.
I
Right?
don't know, but Daniel or
I
Daniela,
don't
I don't
think I
know.
know
Somebody
Daniel
wants to sit in a
Alvarez.
tree with you. But okay.
Well,
Skyrod is next.
Skyrod with the donation again. I think this is fourth or fifth now. He said, "I meant Spencer. I don't have my glasses. Odin is defense secretary."
Oh my
Oh yeah, because I
God,
misspelled
I
that. Yeah,
can't.
there you
And
go.
Princetta, you're so welcome, my love. She said thank you. She's
Hmm.
just the best.
Let's see.
Oh my God,
Pay
you know
or
who this is?
please? I don't think I've chatted with him yet.
Ken is amazing. Ken is just so cool. Very supportive. Ken, God bless you, Ken. Thank you for being here. Because as we move on to 60 now, this is
Oh my
insanity.
gosh, it really is. Okay, next one. Wow, thank you for that. Electric Eye. They're literally having a conversation back and forth through donos.
A
This is
hundred
crazy.
percent.
Saying, Crystal, what up, my rackets and hater friend? The yo-yos were all titanium prototypes from a
Oh,
high-end company.
damn.
Amex Army also fabulous.
Wow. So they're titanium prototype yo-yos. Yo, that's
Learn something new
crazy.
every day. Hey, we all have. I mean, we're in this credit card hobby together. We love this. There's also a lot of other stuff I love. I love riding dirt bikes. That's one of my like other unique hobbies. I haven't gotten into the yo-yo game yet, but might have to try it.
Wow.
What kind of hobbies you got outside of this, all Joe? People want to know.
I do. Well, I still I get people involved to be involved in their communities. So I do, if people want to run for a school board position, if they want to get involved in their community for council, I help them. Nonpartisan. I don't care who you rah for. Do right by the people. That's my mantra. So I do that. But I love cars. Give me a quick car. I've had like my Tesla's pretty fast. My dream is to go to the Las Vegas Speedway and do the 5 supercars and race them around. That's the dream. So I turn 60 next year. That's what I'm going to do.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't complain. Big Kurt.
Looking good for 60, I'll tell you that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Look at Big Kurt. Came in again.
Yeah. Chase better give us those $400 retention offers or we're all downgrading to the preferred. That's a specific number. Is there some rumor out there about a retention offer?
We heard, and I don't use Reddit. I'm one of the few guys. I don't rely on Reddit.
I don't have an account or anything.
No, I don't either. And I just, because everybody could write whatever. But I think they're going to start giving retention offers a la Amex when Amex used to give them more. But I think also Amex is aware that they give you opportunities to upgrade and downgrade and give you points. So it is what it is. Chase has to pick up on some of that. So
right. Yeah, no, I agree.
But Big Kurt, thank you, Big Kurt.
Yes, thank you again. I mean, I joined a membership, donated 3 times or something like that. Just crazy.
Oh no, and look who else donated 3 times.
Mr. Juan Garcia got the gold badge next to his name in the gold chat. Looks so clean. He said, hoping to break 50 super chats. This live has been fire. Thank you again.
Mr. MIA.
You've more than helped, Juan. Thank you so much. Right under that, Michael said, oh my goodness, didn't see this duo coming. I watched both of y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy for a lot of reasons. Not because I feel like Joe's my best friend. So
I'm honored. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just like enjoying this. I've never experienced this like this. So this is crazy.
Yeah. Joker, real quick, said finally joining, going to have to catch up. Excited for 2026 and trying a different strategy. No annual fee Wells Fargo setup, $95 City setup, and letting player two do the Capital One duo. Interesting.
Okay.
It's not a
So
bad order to go in because of the lender rules these days and the sensitivity to recent applications and cards and stuff like that. I think that's not a bad idea. Are you a
Wells
big
Fargo
proponent
has
of?
amazing cards. I have the autograph, and I think it's one of the most underrated cards out there for no money. The
Mm,
only knock I have on Wells is the lack of transfer partners. If you're into travel, right,
yeah,
and points and miles,
yeah.
cash back, they kill it for no money a year. Fantastic. $95 City card. Again, City Strata Premier for me was one of the best cards out there mid tier. The only thing is I
Hmm.
can't get a Capital One card. Do you have any Capital One cards?
I have the Venture X.
I can't get it.
There's there's a lot of rumors about when you said the Capital One Duo, I was thought about bringing this up. There's a lot of rumors out there about the Capital One Saver X. Um, I also added that to my prediction video on Monday, so you are basically getting the full spiel. But please go watch that one too when it comes out.
How many
I go
cards
into a
do you
lot more
have
detail.
now? How many cards
They,
do you have?
I have, I've been approved for 21. I've only been denied for one in my life. The Hyatt Business, speaking of chase cards,
Okay.
the most annoying card to get denied for, because I didn't even want it. But the what was I going to say? Yeah, the Venture X was my 8th credit card. So I feel pretty lucky that I even got it at that point. But
Yeah.
now, obviously, like I don't have any shot at getting a card like that Saver X unless they're really lenient on application rules for that new card. An interesting thing, though, that came out, again, through Reddit, so we don't really know how accurate it is, but it kind of lines up with, again, a survey that Capital One had sent out about that Saber X a while ago, is that the user went to request a product change to a different card from their Quicksilver. They got hit with a product change offer to the Saver card, which we've never seen Capital One do. I've never seen really any bank do a product
Right.
change offer aside from Amex. So my thought is that maybe some of us will get the opportunity. Well, I guess you would have already had to have a Capital One card, so maybe it won't help you, Joe. But
What happened to me?
some of us might have the opportunity to at least get some bonus on Capital One cards through product change offers. That's the hope. But I don't know. You know that, I mean, you've seen it, like Chase. Everybody's a little bit more lenient. Chase is more lenient on 524 rule whenever they have new cards or elevated offers out. Maybe
They're
Capital One's like that.
co-branded cards. They're very
Yeah.
lenient. I have 33 cards right now, and I will never get a Capital One card at this
Yeah.
point. They offer me the ones for like
Good
credit, and I
Yeah.
refuse to do that.
What about your player
But
two?
you mean player one, Spence? Again, when you're Spencer, when you get engaged, I said this to Jordan, when you get engaged or married, she will always be player one. Remember?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I made a
I'm
shirt
just,
for Terry that says not player two. I swear to God, she was like,
that's
so
fair. That is fair.
here's the thing. She never liked credit cards, right? She's
Mhm.
old school. But when we went to Puerto Rico and she
Mhm.
saw what we were doing there, how some people, I paid the balance of the hotel with Hilton gift cards.
Yeah.
And she saw Jason doing his thing and Anthony doing his thing and Caesar doing all of us. She was like, okay, I get it now. So
Right.
she respects what we do. She understands it, but she doesn't really want to get into the woods with it, right?
Yeah.
But if I
That's where
tell her, look,
that's,
this is a good way, this is obviously she's okay with that. But
yeah.
To have her as a ride or die, honey, apply for this. No, she won't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been kind of holding off on that. Like, my girlfriend has the Freedom Unlimited Sapphire Preferred. That's all she's gotten. So I'm kind of leaving her credit report completely clean until I need it. And that's the other thing too. Like I saw, God, who said it earlier? Someone was saying it was Nat Peterson was saying that she was surprised to see me saying that I don't care about 524 or whatever, or like even teasing that idea. And part of the reason is because if I have that player too, who has a very low 524 count, if we ever needed to go down that route, well, she could go get those for me instead. So
That's true.
player one, sorry, but you know what I'm saying here, Joe.
I need to take my wife out on a long, great trip again, back to PR somewhere, and
Yep.
and just roofie her. I don't know because she won't do it. It's just, you
I
got
thought
a
this-
lot of comments here. Oh my
I know.
God.
Yep. Let's get back to that real quick. Mike Newland, I think, was the next one up. Said this is a normal night for the Wepa King.
You know what? If you don't mind, because you just hit 62.
Oh my God.
This is for you, Spence. Ready?
Okay. My God, I almost broke the sound barrier. That was beautiful. I can't wait for somebody who had headphones on that didn't turn them down like I did to just have their eardrums blown. That is what we needed tonight. Thank you,
That's
Joe.
it. Oh my God, you got this is ridiculous.
That's so crazy. Thank you, Joe, for that. Thank you, Mike, for another donation.
Oh, and you got another one here that's going to hit you over the head again. Watch this.
Here we go. We got another one from EK next. This is the same people donating over and over. Like, this is so crazy. Saying that they helped one of their family friends with their credit card setup. She had the platinum and didn't know it gave her status with Hilton and Marriott. See, whenever I make like little jokes in my videos about people using their platinum card at the grocery store, stuff like that, I mean, it is like supposed to be, I guess, kind of funny. But at the end of the day, that's who I'm trying to help, right? Like I mentioned it in my video on Monday. It's like who I picture on the other side of the screen is my mom, like who doesn't know this credit card game. I want to make my stuff simple enough where she can understand, but see the power of where you can go with it. And that's you doing what you did for your family friend. Like that automatically just increased her like experience when travel. It made it so much better.
100%.
Yeah. So cool. And thank you again.
That free breakfast at the Hilton comes in huge with that gold status.
Thank God they didn't take that away with the Diamond Reserve tier, right? Coming in.
Yep. And Sammy, right after that comment, if you look at the comment right after Sammy, look at that. That's true. Hilton Diamond customer service, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't have any Hilton status right now. I was looking into like the Hilton Gold Reserve or Hilton Reserve. Oh my God.
Yo, I know.
Okay. Real quick, I'll just say I was looking into the Hilton Diamond Reserve tier, and yeah, I guess the moral of the story there is I think that a lot of people probably freaked out about it initially, but so far it seems like it's really beneficial for everybody, in my opinion. I think that
100%.
it's great that they're giving the ability for road warriors and consultants to actually get the value that they deserve. And I think Sebi said it in his video about it, saying like, I am more than happy for somebody that's actually staying those amount of nights to be further up on the priority list for upgrades than me. Personally, I don't think that we deserve it. Like paying to play is what we do, and it's good to a degree. But it's why I like Hyatt, for example. Why Hyatt Globalist is so good is because you have to actually earn it. And I'm glad that they added that personally to the Hilton ecosystem. But okay.
Another one.
Crystal next. Saying, not my fault. As long as there is a Rakuten, Johnny Maw and I will be in the Rakuten Can Kick Rocks club.
Yeah,
I'm actually not like. I know you're a fan of that card. I'm not like. It's kind of like a card to me.
So here's why. I'm going to share this with your crew right now.
Mm-hmm.
I shared this last night. I was not on the Rakuten bandwagon literally until a month ago, and Sledge was like, "Oh, you could freeze your TransUnion after you apply, and they will not hit your credit." Right now, I'm at almost 29,000 membership rewards points in a month. Just by using on the build side, are you? Just by using the card. That's not including the 4 times extra I'm going to get for using their card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an insane amount of MR points or build points, depending on how you do it.
Yeah, it is a max of what 7,000 spend per year. What is it? It's like there's a max
7,000 max, right, for that. But I've only spent $1,300. It's the multipliers. So if I'm getting 15 times, 20 times on some stuff.
Oh, and stacking it with the 4% on Rakuten.
It's ridiculous.
The key thing to remember here too, the reason that I don't have the Rakuten card is because I'm just not shopping that much. It would still be beneficial. An extra 4% wouldn't help. 10% on the Rakuten dining. But for anybody out there, you do not need the Rakuten card to get 80% of that value. Like that's why I shared that SoFi offer today with Rakuten. Like the fact that you can go right now and earn 45,000 built or Amex points for signing up for Rakuten and SoFi is crazy. Like that's crazy. That's
like a sign-up bonus, almost like a sign-up bonus for a lot of cards.
Yeah, like for any intro or $0 annual fee card, that's a big bonus for nothing.
Incredible.
Couple minutes. So yeah, but the Rakuten card can only help, right?
Yep. Yo, Crystal, thank you, Crystal.
Yes, Crystal, thank you. And
Bobby says it's been a while. I love Bobby Victor. Bobby, how you doing?
Where is Bobby at? Where did I miss
Right
that?
underneath Crystal.
Oh, I'm
The
looking at
next
the wrong
comment.
one because she sent another one later, so I'm looking at the wrong message from Crystal. Yes, Bobby said, "Hey guys, it's been a while for me. Great live." Bobby, thank you for your comment on the video on Monday. I really did appreciate you chiming in on that one and for all the support and also here tonight. So thank you for that. Let's see here. My God. Okay. Next up, we have Die Maker
That's
Ditz.
Joe Ditz. Yeah, that's Joe Ditz.
Die
Joe
Maker
is a
Ditz.
great. Joe is Mr. Cash. Cash is king. Absolutely.
He said, "Can't super chat no UR or MR."
I love
Yeah,
Joe. Joe
that's
is the
fair.
man. Joe is so what you see is what you get, and he is Mr. Cash. Cash back 100%.
Hmm. That's awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in and dropping that. It means a lot. Phil was asking, when is the Spencer meetup? Well, I haven't set a date for this. Like I said, I think I'm going to do like a kind of smaller one first. Maybe just let, I don't know, the members, like maybe a smaller group know about it, do a test run here in Austin, and then maybe do a bigger one later. But
I'll meet you in Austin, bro. I've always
yeah,
wanted to go.
I'll shoot a message to, yeah, all you guys. And then, yeah, like my members probably will get an invite as well, something like that. But yes, it'll come soon.
Oh, Princetta.
Princetta coming
Again, I
again.
can't with her. She's
Yeah, again, just asking a question. How long maybe should I wait to apply for the Hilton Surpass? You
so
have
she
thoughts
got the
initially, Joe?
regular Hilton. I mean, with Amex, it's not as difficult if you don't have as many cards open. 90 days, but I would tell you wait till you really need to use it. They might even offer you an upgrade that you don't have to even apply. I got 50,000 points for 1,000 spent on the Surpass a year ago. I would wait till they gave me an offer to upgrade, unless you really needed the points now or wanted the card now.
Yeah, the reason I usually recommend people apply fresh, because you said you got the honors, right? Not the Aspire. Or
So I think she has the honors first, and she wants to get the Surpass.
yeah, if they will allow you with pop-up jail and all of that, I
Right.
usually recommend applying fresh for Amex cards. I'm sure you do too, just
Yeah.
because of those once in a lifetime welcome offer rules. And if you upgrade to it, you technically make yourself ineligible for the welcome offer. So that's like I would normally recommend, like apply fresh for
Mhm.
every Amex card and do it in order like you've been doing. But
But
yeah,
how long? I
it's
would
so
say what, 90 days, 3 months.
yeah. I usually just go after I hit the last bonus is when I go for the
Yeah.
next one, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
That's
since you're
it.
already an Amex customer, you won't get another hard pull. So
Yep.
yeah,
Princetta,
gonna
you
keep
won't go wrong.
yeah.
Oh, Joe from
Yeah, she said that.
Joe's in Taipei. Right
And
on there.
look what he sent there right
I
after that
can't.
message.
I can't. I freaking love, love,
Yeah.
love Joe.
And his message, first of all, Joe, that's incredible. Thank you. His message was that he appreciates the perspectives from both of us and just shows the love immediately. Thank you so much for that. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
You were banging
Enrique.
on 65. Lord God.
Enrique Gonzalez back with another super chat saying, edit stay in Vancouver this past weekend for my birthday at the Fairmont. Combine points and the credit for a great stay. Thanks to you guys.
Happy
Wow.
birthday, Enrique.
Yes. Yeah. Happy late birthday, I guess, at this point, maybe. But yeah, at the Fairmont in Vancouver. I haven't been to Vancouver yet. Have you been
No,
up
me
that?
neither. No, I've never been to the west coast of Canada. I would
Yeah,
love to. I heard it's beautiful.
I've been to Victoria. I don't know where that is even at. I was young when I went. I think it's like, I don't know what that is, but really pretty area. I went during the summer. I couldn't go in the winter.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for that super chat.
Yo, go down 2 comments to Bertina. I want you to laugh.
Here we go. I did a Capital One survey days ago. Today they called me back and wanted me to elaborate on my low ranking. Joe and Crystal know about the limit.
Yo, they crazy bucketed her. Like it was some insane amount, like a low ass amount. But that's what Capital One does. They bucket you.
Yeah. And that's another reason why, even like what I mentioned with the Saver X that's rumored to come out, like the real question is, how many of us are going to be able to get it? Yeah. And it's not going to be many that are in this chat, probably, like.
Nope.
Life with Ron joined in saying, hello, guys. He said, you guys are awesome creators. Thank you so much for being
Life
here.
with John, what's going on?
And speaking of thank you, Crystal, again, just back and forth conversation with Electric Eye here. He said, hey, fellow veteran, damn titanium yo-yos. Oh, and your Rackets and Can Kick Rocks Club member T-shirt is on the way.
Do I tell you, Crystal is a movie. Crystal is the best.
It's just so kind. George said, "Am I late, guys? Joe, don't worry. He will learn soon. What
Oh,
will I learn?"
so George always okay. It's 8:51. So normally this is normal for him. The live starts at 7. He's like, "What did I miss?" And then I tell him, "You missed. We talk about Chase and their rules with Amex, and you missed that we did this and this and this." I have to go through the whole thing. He is hilarious. He does this all the time. I swear to God.
Awesome.
So get used to George coming in late.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I appreciate y'all being here at all. Like I just got to the messages where they were ranking your wepa.
Oh my God, we're that far, man.
Yeah,
I heard that in my entire house says Raptor.
Yeah. Talk to me, Joe. Talk to me. 10 out of 10, 9.7. 9.7. How rude.
Oh
QC,
man, who
on.
gave me a 9.7? QC man,
QC,
of course.
Man.
I should have known.
Oh my gosh. Right under that, we had Vincent coming in with a $2 super chat, just saying Wepa. So, I mean, one of the kindest people.
Vincent
I have to
is
say
the
that.
best.
And I'm just now getting to this insane.
No,
I said,
bro,
oh my God, when I first saw it, that is crazy.
Bro.
20 gifted subs. I mean, for those that aren't aware, like that, I mean, not that it's about the money, but like that's $100 that somebody just donated to the stream, and not even just donated, but gave to y'all to experience something new on this channel and hopefully get more value. Like, yeah, it's insane. Thank you so much. And no message attached. I know ZZ, you said something earlier, or maybe oh no, yeah, you were the one that already got me emotional. So
you know what I love
again.
that they're just doing it because they want to. That's it. Like, you know, QC man writes so many new comments for Spencer to go through tomorrow.
I tried to check it earlier, and my YouTube studio hasn't figured it out yet. Like it's freaking out. So we'll find it. And Joe, I know I told you I was going to only go for max 2 hours, but we're already like at that point, and I feel like we just got to keep going. I mean, this is crazy. If you can, if not, we can get off.
Insane.
But we're not even done with the ones that have been sent so far.
Oh my God.
I2L Media. He said, "¿Qué tal?"
Right.
Joe and Spencer, I watch both your channels religiously. Love what y'all do, and also all the generosity in this chat. Go Cowboys and go Tech. I hope that's not Texas Tech. Boy, probably is though. But thank you for the donation here.
I too. That's how you do it. ¿Qué tal? Que Dios te cuide. Gracias por estar aquí.
Yeah, this chat is extremely, extremely generous.
This is, I've never seen this like this.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
it's like an anomaly. I feel like we like cut through. We're in like the upside down or something in Stranger Things. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you got another one, kid.
Yep. So many people saying hi too, just kind of popping them on screen, so y'all know that I am seeing.
Gunna is fire. Jordan is there, and there's
and then Rodney. He said Whip Out Wednesday. Oh, come on, Joe.
Whip to you, Rodney. Rodney, you are casual. The best, Rodney. I freaking love you. Rodney lives in Delaware, and to just chill with him for 5 days, I felt like I've known this man my whole life. He is that freaking awesome.
Rodney, he brought a good energy to everything. That's what I felt. Like I was just happy to be around him.
Rodney was, Jay had him in his video. Like it was just that cool. Gunna is here tonight too. Gunna is amazing.
He said, "Just joined, brother." Wepa.
Gunna, what's going on?
Let's see. Bank. Oh, there's a lot of combined words. I can't fully figure it out. But I'm gonna say Bank said it's my first time joining the live, and I'm loving it. We're loving having you. So thank you for being here.
100%. I love the photo.
Yes. Vander said, "Don't forget to like the stream for the VOD later." Yes, thank you for that. Yes, and then Background Balloon said, "Oh my God, finally done with my commute from work." That's crazy. That took you 2 hours? Wow.
Yo.
Said, "Thank you to the person who gifted me a membership."
And who could that be? I mean, you have no idea who the hell it was, right?
You can literally be anybody.
So many memberships.
Oh, wow.
Well, so I2L Media said it was Texas Tech. Yes. He said, "Thank you."
Oh, where was that at?
Up on top of Background Balloon. Go up like 5.
Wait, yeah, there it is. Yeah, Texas Tech. Well, I mean, hey, You got a chance at the national championship too.
Yeah.
Right here, Raptor said lowered my volume on my headset this time around. I learned from the last one. QC said Spencer's going to pass Elon on the Forbes list by the time this ends.
Yo, that's fire. You made it to the end. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, Dim said great chat. I agree. This has been amazing. I don't want to end without fulfilling some more Chase topics here. I guess
Whatever you want, puppy. I'm good.
Yeah, if you're good for a little bit longer, let's just go and make
Absolutely.
sure everybody feels fulfilled on this. If there's any like specific questions y'all have about this Chase copying Amex kind of topic, leave them below here. I'd love to keep the train going too. If you want to do that, feel free. But y'all have been so generous. I mean, we're at 66
That's insane.
total donations or gifted memberships. All that. That's crazy, crazy.
Background says Spencer.
Spencer and Joe already passed Elon in spirit. I was talking to somebody about you the other day. It probably was Jordan actually, saying that I was going to have you on this week, and I was like, "There's just something about your energy that is so amazing." Like I feel like I'm a very. It's hard for me to like get super animated about stuff, but like you're the person that brings that out of me in this situation.
Thank you.
Always.
I appreciate that.
You just bring good energy.
I really do appreciate that.
Vander said, "Would you do timestamps on the VOD?" Probably not on this one.
Yeah,
I can go look for, this one's going to be hard to do that with. I do it on a lot of them, but we haven't followed a strict, y'all haven't let us follow a strict structure here, which I'm very grateful for actually. But
okay, you got a question next.
Yeah, we do have a Chase question, so here we go. Joker said, is Chase ever going to be like Amex where you can only get a soft pull after your first card? Joe's already shaking his head.
No, because more than anything else, remember, they're going to see your credit based on that 524. And now you really have to be careful how you plan, because when their pop-up comes up, unlike Amex, where you could withdraw the application, if you go, you're done. Like, so you got to be careful with how you apply for Chase from now on. I don't think they're going to switch it. I really don't.
I don't either. You're completely right. I think the 524 thing, like you'd have to get them to get rid of 524 first, I feel like. And that's, I don't think that's ever going to stop. I did see somebody earlier mention how they thought, they didn't say that 524 was a good thing, but there was some conversation we were having about it. And I think it's maybe just whenever you ask me, like, if I still really care about that. And I think they brought up a good point in saying that 524 in general, I think does kind of keep people in check in this game, which I think can be a weird, like, positive that we don't really talk about much.
Right.
But that's why even my members wallet audits, like I'll bring it up as well, because I think that it's just important to understand like what our velocity is overall. And if you're not keeping track of that and you're just going like balls to the wall, which you can do, you could get into trouble quicker. That's kind of how I think about it.
That's what I use. I don't know if you use the same ones, but a lot of us use like card pointers or Max Rewards, and card pointers will tell me when my 524 is up. And I think mine is up like sometime at the end of 2026. But I already have all this. The difference is this. My credit card, honestly, for those guys that are new seeing me, just so that you guys can laugh. I don't know if you could see it on the mirror card, but it's 1989.
Yeah, never since. Yeah.
Come on. Spencer's parents were dating at that point.
You want to see what mine is? Let me find one. Keep talking, I'll find mine.
So depending on where you are in your journey with your, how far, I have all the Chase cards I need. I don't need any more Chase cards unless something new comes up that then I would maybe wait for. But that's why I'm saying for me, it doesn't matter. But I'm waiting to see if Marriott drops their brilliant business. When did cover your number on the other side?
Focuses. Member since. Dude, I can't figure out.
No, I can't see it.
There we go. Can you see it now? Member since 22 is what it says.
Okay, 22. So you got it over 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, but that's 2022 is just, it sounds so pathetic in comparison.
No, because remember, so my gold card was my first premium card back then when I started working. And back then, before you would get points and miles and whatever the hell else, Amex charged you, I think it was 50 back then a year or 75. And you could order stuff through a catalog. That's how far back that goes.
Yeah.
But again, I just say that so that people understand we're at different places. Spencer's starting his life working and things like that. I've had a career. This is career too in some ways, but more of a I'm able to do it kind of a thing.
Hmm.
So we're at different places and I'm able to apply for things differently because I already the house is done. I've had the cars. My kid is graduated,
Yeah.
where you still have all that coming and you got to be a lot more careful as to what you're going to do. If you want to
Yeah.
buy the house, if you want to go, whatever. It's hard. So
Yeah. And I think especially now with social media in general, I think people get really excited about, cards and stuff like that and like want to get it all done at 18 years old. And it's like, no.
nope.
The 524 rule is like one of those annoying reminders, but is a reminder that you gotta be strategic in this game. No matter how much you hate that, it's just the case.
Background says, look at background.
This one?
Yeah, I
I
aspire to
aspire
have Joe's energy.
when I hit the age of 30 months old.
Oh
Seriously.
my God.
And
Crystal wants to know where's your pup?
Oh, I can go get him in a second. I wanted to call this out again. Xavier,
Oh my God.
$2 super
Again.
chat.
Wow.
He said, "Go tech, but not gig 'em." That's little bro energy. Absolutely.
I
You can't.
love it.
Yeah, I'll take that. I have more friends that I respect from tech. We'll put it that way. My stepbrother A&M, don't respect it.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
I honestly would have gone there if I didn't get into UT, but I would have hated it.
Look at Princetta's question. That's a great question. Right
is it
under it.
above? Oh, right under. Gotcha. We're here.
Check that out.
Yes, she said, hubby added me as an authorized user on the Chase Freedom card and Disney. Would that count against me with 524 rule if I applied solo? I will say that technically it shouldn't. However, those cards are going to report on your credit report, and if they see that, then they will automatically deny you because of them, if that makes sense. So even though they're not supposed to because they're not your cards, they will count against your 524. But if you get denied because of that, you should be able to call Chase's reconsideration line and tell them that those are authorized user cards, not your own cards, and they should remove that from consideration and hopefully approve you.
That's 100% correct. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how they roll with that. So if you
Yeah.
call the reconsideration line, the recon line, they'll go over and say, "Oh, okay, you didn't apply for that one in your own social, whatever," and that could be taken out of the application to approve you.
Yes.
Great thing to say, Princetta.
Aiden asked earlier, do you think we will see a Chase Sapphire Preferred refresh soon? I don't know, to be honest. I would probably say no, but I could be wrong.
I think come Chase with the Sapphire Preferred, every March into April is when they put out either something new on it or an increase on a fee or whatever. I have a feeling they'll raise the price sometime in spring, but they may hold off because of the crap show that they did with the CSR. But there's too much of a gap. It's a $700 gap between your two cards is too much. They have to narrow that gap. So they're either going to add more benefits or perks or whatever to make it 150, let's say, but 700 is too big of a gap. So they have to change that, I think. So
yeah, the problem is they can't refresh that card into like a $350 card. I just don't see that being possible. No. Like that is it's the cheapest way to get access to the partners, right? The problem, here's the bigger thing, honestly. If they refresh the Sapphire Preferred, that's going to hurt a lot of people if they raise the annual fee and stuff, probably, unless they justify it somehow. But bigger than that, I think what a lot of people are going to be upset about is the niche Ink Preferred that will also get refreshed at the same time.
Right.
That card also gives you the direct transfer partner access at the $95 annual fee right now. But it's the only Chase card in their entire ecosystem that gives you 3x back on general travel still, which is what the Sapphire Reserve used to do. So a lot of people, don't worry, guys. Chase isn't watching 2.5 hours into this stream. A lot of people are still using that backdoor method to earn some good rewards points. But yeah, I agree with you, Joe, though. I think it's going to take a while for them to really figure out the Sapphire Reserve stuff. And I would be pretty shocked if they went straight into Sapphire Preferred within like 6 months. But I don't know. Maybe.
I wanted to see if you could highlight Gunna. I want to thank him. Right under Xavier, right there.
He said, Joe, you are fire, brother. I always love how you always try to help all. You have the counselor in you forever. Joe's amazing because he is real.
Jato
Savas.
Yeah. You already know.
Humility, love, and content.
Thank you, Gunnar. I appreciate that. I really do. And then I laugh because 2 things later, he says, I graduated in 1980.
That's great.
And X Raptor says, "My card is older than most in this chat."
Yeah, seriously, it's probably true.
True. I know
Wait,
it's true.
wait. When was yours? It was 89.
89.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in 2000.
Like my son. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
Hmm.
My kid was born September 9th, 2000.
Yeah, I'm March 26th. So
Wow.
yeah,
Bro,
that's
I
pretty crazy.
graduated high school in 84.
It's crazy.
So, oh
Oh
my God,
well,
I can't.
I don't know if you saw this, Joe. We got an Xavier donated another thing here.
Are you freaking
Um,
kidding me?
yeah, he just said again, real question: when are we doing an Austin meetup? Let me do the quick spiel on this. I think I want to do a tester, smaller one, like pretty soon, honestly. Like while the weather's kind of cold and stuff. I think it'd be nice to do that, and I'm probably gonna send that out to like some of the like you, Joe, and other creators and stuff. Do a little test thing, see if people are gonna come down. Actually, I have Richie coming down this weekend to hang out for a bit, so maybe
Really?
I'll go show him the spot and see if he likes it, and then yeah, who knows? Maybe that will be a bigger one, but I want to really save this year's big meetup to be in Charleston with Anthony and what he's got going on. I think that's going to be a great time. And then the big Texas meetup is where I'm assuming we're going to do it, but we'll see, would be the year following. So I might do some kind of smaller ones in the meantime, but yeah. Yeah, if people are in Austin already, that's kind of the thing is like, especially if you're already in Austin, I would love to kind of start meeting up with some of y'all. So, matter of fact, if y'all do live in Austin now currently, shoot me a message on Instagram and just let me know that you'd be interested. And like, yeah, maybe I'll be able to see some of y'all around soon.
Yo, I'll
But
meet
thank you.
you whenever, bro. I would love. What airline goes into Austin? American as well? Because I know for Dallas,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
American.
I think they all do technically. Like Southwest is technically like bigger here, I guess, but we have Delta, American, United.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, you tell me when I'm there. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to go back up. I did see some more Chase questions. Of course, want to. Oh yeah, Sleepy Rod earlier, or Sleepy Rod. There's two of them. Skyrod said, "I would love for Chase to copy the no lifetime language." See, if they're going to copy some rules, copy that one. That's what I think.
I think once if they see things are not going right, they're gonna have to fix their stuff. You're gonna see they're gonna do that.
2026 is the year of reform for Chase. Let's hope.
100%.
And
congratulations now, Spencer.
Yeah.
Look at the number you hit.
That's insane. We have 70 total donations tonight, like 70 separate donations. What in the world? We got two more down here that just came in that pushed us over that
made
limit.
it 70.
Live with John, once again. Just been here for a long time supporting.
What is going on?
Dropping a donation. So kind. Followed right after by Ricky Knight as well.
Ricky, yo, that picture is fire, Ricky. Damn.
Yeah, seriously.
Bro.
I feel like I go to the gym a lot. I need to get in there more.
What the hell?
That's crazy. Rodney said, wow, born in 2000. EK said he said also born in 2000. There we go.
Oh my God.
September 24th, so even younger than me.
2000. So he's a Libra baby. Well. A Libra. Oh my God. My son's a Virgo.
Oh, no way. Joe, look at this. Princetta, fellow Aries Spencer, my birthday is March 25th, so one day before mine. That's cool.
Yo, Princetta's wonderful. God bless you. I love it. Oh, Vincent Pasquale has a good question.
Was it a recent?
Right at the bottom, right on the fill. Yeah.
So actually, you're gonna have to help me out with this. Are either of you planning to earn Rove miles? Because I honestly haven't looked into Rove at all. I've seen Anthony talk about it.
Here's my problem with Rove. My understanding is you can book trips. Their calculations on how they use their points is a little crazy, but if you have to cancel, you lose them. They're not, you just lose them. And I don't like the ratio of points to whatever you get. Yeah, it's free. I get it. But I just don't think it's something that I'm going to go into.
Is it like a Rakuten, but like for travel kind of thing?
Yeah. Idea? And I just can't get into that. It's something else I'd have to do work on,
Yeah. Like I said, I know Anthony's talked about it. I probably should ask him about it. But I have like a few main tools that I use consistently for earning rewards, and also just tool I use for the credit card space. Obviously, one of them is Max Rewards, longtime channel sponsor, but I used them before that. Like Joe said, he uses card pointers. You can kind of pick your poison there. I have the credit card blueprint for my physical managing that I do now in the spreadsheet, which I said we're going to be doing the full release on soon. after that, for like cashback tools, Rakuten's my main one online. And then SkyKey is another sponsor of the channel. Really, all the sponsors, of course, are going to be ones that I use consistently. Like the only reason they're sponsors are they're allowed to be sponsors on the channel is because I use them. But SkyKey is great. I don't know if you've tried it out, Joe, but
I have to check that. Okay.
it's. I mean, I got Stan to join it finally. Like it's one of those things that sounds too good to be true, and because really what it is like you book a flight, right? Points or cash. They can either pull the information from your email, like the confirmation number, or you can manually upload it. They go in the back end and they search for lower flight prices until the day you depart. And then if they find savings, you automatically get refunded, like either points or like a credit to your airline account. Yeah, and then they charge you if the day your flight takes off, they charge you 25% of the savings to whatever card you have on file. So I just went to Cancun. I'm gonna actually pull it up because I don't know the exact number, but I just went to Cancun for my stepbrother's wedding. And that flight initially cost me a ridiculous amount of miles, like crazy actually. And I entered it into SkyKey, and I found, where is it at? Home. I'm pulling it up. Sorry, I probably, I guess it's kind of like an ad for them. I didn't mean for it to be that, but I saved 39,000 points on that one trip. 39,000 points. Do you know how many? That's a full extra flight.
Insane.
For nothing. And that, I had to pay them 25%, but pretty cool.
It's called SkyKey.
Yeah, SkyKey. Okay. It's the real deal, I think. I mean,
that's cool.
I really like it.
Is there
really good for business
for it or no?
No, it's only 25% if they find you savings. If not, it's free. Pretty
cool. Yo, you have comments here. Rodney has shoes older than my card. Crystal says she wants to decide if she needs a Chase standalone since she has an Amazon Prime, and should I do Amex, Hilton, or Marriott?
I'm trying to decide if I need a Chase standalone since mine is Amazon Prime. So I guess personally, I would have to know a little bit more about what your current setup looks like and like what you're trying to earn and what you're trying to do with those points. When you say Chase standalone, I imagine what you mean is like a ultimate rewards point earning card,
right?
Probably. Right. Personally, I always kind of lean more towards transferable currency cards because that gives you the most flexibility. The Amazon Prime card is great. Don't get me wrong. Can't really beat 5% back on Amazon in general, so that's fine. But like those Hilton or Marriott cards and stuff like that, you're locked into that one ecosystem if you're earning points on it. With the transferable currencies, you can transfer out to all these different partners like the international airlines, domestic airlines, hotels. So if you're looking for that transferability, if you're basically looking to use your points for that type of travel, then I think it's worthwhile to get into that ecosystem, just like the other ones too, like Amex, Capital One, City, but very dependent on your lifestyle, I would say.
Yeah, I would tell her to try the preferred first for $95. Dip your toes into it. There's a good bonus right now going for it. As for Amex, Hilton, or Marriott, it depends on your taste. I mean, I've stayed at both. I used to have the Marriott Bonvoy business card. I no longer have it, but that Amex, Hilton, Aspire is just the Surpass or the Aspire cards are just amazing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Great for if you have the Surpass. If you do a lot of online shopping, you're gonna kill it in the points, and it gives you gold status. If you do the Aspire, the resort fee, the airline fee credit they give you, it pays for itself. I would do the Aspire.
Yeah, I think out of all of the hotel cards right now, the Aspire is the best for most people, I would say. It's always best is so subjective, right, because it just depends on who you like. But personally, like I have the Ritz-Carlton card with Marriott. That's like a Chase route that I went. I think it really like the easiest way to answer like most questions in this credit card space, what I found through like my consultant calls, all that kind of stuff, is like you have to backtrack from your goals. So when it comes to that Chase card, like I mentioned, if you know that you'll be traveling with Chase's transfer partners, it makes sense to get their cards, right, and earn those ultimate rewards points. With Amex, the Hilton or Marriott route, it depends on if you're going to be staying more with Hiltons or Marriotts, and then that makes the decision pretty dang easy. Don't force yourself into an ecosystem just because there's good value, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. My God, here we go. And Crystal, while we're talking to her, a different message here. She said, I had to switch to my iPad because Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman just started on the Universal Monsters Live channel.
I can't with her. I can't. She is hilarious, bro.
I mean,
so she came back to her iPad to do this and tell you that. That I'm telling you, when I tell you she is just, I don't even have words for
No
her.
one
I
like her.
really don't.
That's so nice. Thank you, Crystal.
Crystal is just amazing, and um, two above her, E Clamper again has a good question here.
Yep. Since I have the $95 City trifecta, which would include, just for anybody that isn't aware, the City Strata Premier, custom cash, and double cash, presumably. Should I also start getting into the Chase trifecta as well, just for Hyatt? Question mark. That's a tough one. The tough thing about Hyatt is that if let me put it this way, if this was a question about Hilton or Marriott, then it would be an easy answer for me. I would say you don't need to get the Chase trifecta because for most hotel currencies, to get the most value and get the most points with them, you have to be getting their specific credit cards. With Hyatt, on the other hand, those cards really don't do a ton for you. The welcome offers aren't great. Gives you one like really low end free night. It's like I've never gotten it, even though I love Hyatt. So you kind of have to go the Chase card route. And you could grind through the welcome offers, and you could get upwards of whatever it is, 120,000 points or something for the base trifecta, and that would help, especially if you timed it up with elevated offer periods. But that's 3 cards added to your 524 count, which isn't a big deal if those are the only Chase cards you want. So there's a lot to consider. But what do you think, Joe?
So if it's just for Hyatt, like they're saying, I would say I don't really think you need the trifecta. I just think you need,
Right.
let's say again, the preferred that has 3 times on a few different categories. And believe it or not, sign up for Built that transfers to Hyatt,
Mm-hmm.
or the Rakuten card that now gives you Built points, which then transfers to Hyatt. So there's a
Yeah.
workaround there that you could just throw a ton of points. You think about it. The 29,000 points I just made in 1 month for MR can go into Hyatt.
Yeah, that's
That,
true.
that that's a great
for a
deal.
limited time, I will say, because it's what 6 months for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
1-to-1 rate. But what I will also say on this topic is that you don't need trifectas. I think that maybe
Right.
is a common, like you brought up a really good point, and I shouldn't have just gone with that. You really don't need a full trifecta. I mean, 90% of the people I talk to in my everyday life, I don't recommend that they get a full Chase trifecta. I think the unlimited and a shot or in a Sapphire preferred is all most people need. You could even just get the Sapphire preferred, like you mentioned. Really, the best strategy to earn the most points with Chase, if you just wanted to transfer to Hyatt, would be the Sapphire preferred and the 2 free ink cards. Now we know that that's harder to do, but that would be in the past the best way, and maybe it could still work today. We don't really know.
I agree. I don't have the unlimited or freedom flex. I have ink, and the ink cash is a beast of a card.
Mm-hmm.
Match that up with the Chase Sapphire preferred, and for $95, you have a category card with great earnings at 5%, and you have the access then to get into the portal with the preferred. And you
Yep.
just got hit again, kid.
I know that this is wild.
This is crazy.
I had one more thought I was going to say. I was just going to say that the fact alone, like I've gotten elevated offers on all those cards aside from the preferred, but the preferred could give you 100K, like we've seen. Mailers are going out in branch. You probably could get that somewhere. The ink cards, if you got 90K offers on both, that's
I did.
What is that? Wait, now I'm drawing a blank. It's getting too late now. 280,000 points with those 3 cards. That's lot.
That's what I got.
That's crazy. Yeah. But yes, you're right. Sharvis came in here. Sharvis is a longtime channel member now.
Sharvis, I love
thank you
that
for
logo
joining.
too.
Yeah, it's sick. It always like catches my eye every single time, especially with like the badges next to his name. It looks really cool. What they asked is, at what point do you guys stop applying for cards or sign-up bonuses and be satisfied with the current setup you have, or is the game forever? You want to start us off, Joe?
I'm gonna be honest with you. 5 years ago, I would have never thought I was in the game. It's like and people have said it's like this surge of energy you get when you're going to try to get approved, and then you get approved, then you meet the sub, and you're like, what's next? It's like ongoing. To be honest with you, I think for me, it's going to be ongoing. It's going to be something that, because there's always going to be something new that's going to come out. There's going to be something, the next best thing, this offer, this perk, this bonus. So yeah, I can't see me really stopping it, because you can never have all the cards,
Right.
but something might change in your life that might want to switch up what cards you do have. And that's why I think it could be forever.
I mean, like the only possible way I could ever see myself stopping, which I don't see being a possibility, is literally if you got to the point where your income was so high that you just didn't care about credit card points. But at the end of the day, like it's still free value. You can't write off the fact that like last year, as somebody with fairly low spend, like I earned something crazy like $30,000 worth of free travel. That's no matter who you are, like that's gonna make an impact. So I don't know. Personally, I don't see myself ever stopping. I don't see this game ever changing. Like it's going to keep going. You know, like that's the only reason I can do this full time is because things keep changing, and I'm here to report on that, and then hopefully help you all navigate it too, and then we all get to keep winning. Like that's where I see it going.
See,
I
but
could
here,
see myself going
but
cashback. That's a different
but
story.
I want people to understand something that you do that's different, and that is and that I respect, because there's a lot of people that online and in different whatever Instagram, Facebook, whatever, that do points and miles and whatever, and all they do is really Google and look up and repeat other stuff. When you actually go out and get a card, put it through its paces, try it in your real life, use it the way it's intended, and then you can
Hmm.
give an honest opinion as to whether it works or not. Like you've seen Spencer the whole night say, yeah, Chase has been good to me, but this has not been that great the last whatever. That's when you can trust the person on the other side of the screen, and what they're telling you is legit. And I put a lot of stock into that, because nowadays you can get on your phone and Google whatever and look it up, or chat GPT it, and I've actually seen people repeat things that chat GPT said wrong,
Yeah.
but they chat GPT'd it and they thought it was the gospel. No. So when I see somebody as young as Spencer with 21 cards and going through hell and learning every single part about it, you have to trust what's coming out of that mouth. You may not agree with certain things because you might be at different positions in your life or whatever, but or live in a different place. But going like you do, putting it through its paces is huge. And that's why so many people respect what you do, because you actually walk the walk. You're not just talking the talk.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm not good at taking
Truth.
compliments. And tonight there's been too many. No, I'm kidding. Keep them coming. But seriously, I mean, I think that is something that draws me to other channels too, right? Like that's why I like your channel. That's why I like Points with Philip. That's why I like all these people that are documenting from their personal experience. Like again, like I mentioned way earlier on, the reason that I got into this YouTube game was to document my personal experience because nobody else can replicate that. And if you start falling away from that and just chasing what everybody else does, then it's like, what are we doing here? Like I just think you have to have your own perspective on this, and that's why I'm okay. Like that's why I welcome, I guess, like the debates and the discussion in the comments because it's important. Like, I mean, that's why we do these lives, right, Joe? It's like
Yeah,
you have a different perspective on the Sapphire Reserve than I do, and
a
that's
hundred
okay.
percent.
You know, it's not okay actually.
No,
It's
and
better
we're
than
and
okay. It's like
I'm
perfect.
double your age, more than double your age, and
Hmm.
I can tell you, like I've told people, in 2013, I owed $276,000 to Amex. I had to wipe out my cards and start again, and crash and burn with a 576 credit score, and now it's at 831. you
Hmm.
know and am I do I do things perfectly? Hell no. Do I make mistakes? Absolutely. My weakness is redemptions. I always say it. I can collect points like a mother, but don't tell me how to get the maximum cents per point, because I will never do that. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of things, and I learn, like one day I'll never forget. Sendo, who I know has also been on your channel, about a year and a half ago, we were talking about Amex giving you Hertz status,
Hmm.
and he goes, Joe, use the Hertz status with the platinum, but pay with your green card and get the 3 times. I never thought of that. And
Yeah.
he put it up on a thing, and I said, oh, snap. That's a killer move. So it's things like that we don't pretend to know everything.
Right.
We don't. We can't.
No.
But if we don't know it, we're gonna ask. I always ask the chat, yo, guys, you guys that do this know and know more than me. I've never flown Southwest. How is this? I don't
Yeah.
have a Capital One. How is that?
And
That's
that's
what we have
why
to do.
that's why this is the best community. That's why you see all this support pouring out. It's because we're all doing this. Like you and I guess like we're the faces on the camera.
Yep.
But what I'm doing is bringing my personal experience and then welcoming everybody else's to like help us build these ideas and build these strategies. Like the strategies I talk about on my channel, not all the time are they based on my lifestyle because I understand what my audience
Yeah.
is dealing with too because they tell me and like the fact that they do these lives with us and tell us all these little hacks like I'm more than happy to direct people just on the creator side of things. Like if I don't know something about Wells Fargo or whatever, I'm gonna point someone to Matt Clausen. I'll be like, go over there, talk to him. Like he'll tell you about it. He'll get you straight. Like that's important, I think. And I
100%.
think a lot of other niches don't have that for some reason. Like this one's been really good about that.
Yeah,
I think.
there's no problem asking for help. There's no problem
No.
telling someone I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find out or point you, like you said, in the right direction. And I just think that if more people did that in every other aspect of their lives, I think we'd be way ahead of the game here.
Yeah.
So
That's great. Let's see here. Oh, Dugras just joined in.
Dugras, what's going on, kid?
Yes, let's go. Bronx Boys Rock from Dennis Dunn.
Oh, Dennis is from the Bronx like me, right? And Dennis, if you Google St. Patrick's Day, Dennis Dunn, you'll see he is all over. Like he's famous in the Bronx for St. Patrick's Day. The man is.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, he's next level. Dennis is a movie in and of itself. So
that's awesome. Yeah, it looks like the chat is starting to slow down, so I can get you off of here soon, Joe. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, we're going on 2.5 hours.
How many friends and family?
Check raise you. Yeah, he said, how many friends and family did you guys get to take advantage of the Rakuten SoFi offer today? Should have done better. I sent it out to my family in the credit card community here through my newsletter. That's the main thing.
Problem was last year they had a decent one, not as good as this one. And I got it last year. So a lot of my family that I told them to do it last year, you know, it's one of those only new customers only. So yeah, that didn't work. But it's an awesome, you know, and those of you that don't get Spencer's newsletter, do yourself a favor. He's not going to talk about it. I literally read it, and I've gotten other newsletters from other people that I just unsubscribe. His is legit. Check it out. Do yourself the favor. The ones that I read the most are you and Anthony Venture. I swear to God. I read your guys' newsletters because it's legit, and I know what's coming is true. So it's not a Reddit, Google crap. So check it out, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. That's so kind. Yeah, I actually really appreciate whenever you respond to it too. Like you reply to my emails and like message me. Like people don't do that. You can do that, guys. You can always reply to my emails and I'll answer. Eventually, it might take me a bit, but I'll answer.
Yo, I love it, Jordan. Freaking Jordan.
I know. Jordan just came in, stopping back in, saying, or just to gift another membership to the channel. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you. I need to answer your message, your text.
Oh my God, I love Jordan.
He said, one more train on the way out, everyone.
Yeah.
And George took him up on it. George said, sure. Give a super sticker.
George, yo, you hit 74. Insanity. Gunnar says, great stream, Spencer and Joe. Right on cue for Dennis.
Thank you so much.
Yo, you guys are just amazing.
Yes. Thank you. I think unless something else comes in right here, any last questions, any last comments, I think this is a good spot to end. We're at 2.5 hours, Joe. And I want to shout you out because I know last night you did like the same length with Sledge, right? Like you're on your grind, really. This is like the longest I've gone in a while, and I'm having so much fun, and that's because of you. So
thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? I'm going to put this one out there to you. Me, you, and Anthony. I did a 3.5 hour one, I think, with Anthony once. We were dead. We were dead to rights. But let's do it. We could do one. I think it'll be fire. Look, Vincent just came through. I knew Vincent would do that.
Oh my!
I knew it. Look at this.
What's happening,
bro?
Look. Yeah, Vincent came in,
and now you're at you're at 77.
Yeah, 75 was Vincent. He already knew the number 2. And then EK came in again with $2 with a super sticker. Wow. Raptor with a $1 donation right afterwards. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Whoops. $1 donation right after that.
You're at 77. That is ridiculous. That just borders on ridiculous. I can't.
That's crazy. Yeah, he said make it 75. By the time EK said 75, it's already
it was done. We're already at 77. I can't. Wow. I love it. Spencer, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity tonight. This was a blast. This was a movie. I'm not even kidding. This was just amazing. Thank you.
I agree. I honestly, I do want to take you up on that offer though. Like I told Philip last week too, like I don't like empty offers or anything like that. Like that's one of my pet peeves. Like if you're serious about it, let's do a big stream.
I'm in.
We could do like a big stream bringing like a ton of creators, and that'd be so fun. like a full
Yeah,
day just streaming.
bro.
Honestly, what I want to do is get in person and stream together. We still haven't. I've done that once with Stan, but
You
like,
did it with Stan in California. You were at I saw that one.
yeah, we did one. Yeah, we were at like a YouTube meetup and we did that, and that was a lot of fun. But like, just like even just not day in the life, but like us just going to do stuff, having lunch together, like all chatting with the chat. I thought that'd be a lot of fun.
Let's do it. I'm in. I'll meet Anthony. We'll fly out towards you. I'll tell you. I'll go
Okay.
down south and then go across and see and get
I
you.
mean, I could also come meet y'all there. I still want to go to Anthony's place. I know he's got a house out there.
That works. We'll just go down. That works.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yo, thank you so much, Papi. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, thank you to everybody who donated today. There's not enough thank yous I can give. I mean, I'm gonna go look at all the stats after this. Just shout y'all out again in the pinned comment. I got a lot of
Bro, you got a lot of work ahead of you guys. You got ahead.
But I'm so excited for it. Christmas Eve stream. I guess I didn't. Oh,
I
is
did
he
one
talking about
last
that?
Christmas. I did one Christmas Eve with him, and he wrote a song last year because Christmas
so cool.
Christmas Eve was on a Tuesday, and I went live Tuesday. Yeah,
that's so cool. That'd be a fun like, little holiday stream. Oh, can't get out of here without Nemo.
Oh God,
coming
Nemo.
in with another one. Trying to make it a clean 80, almost 78 total donations.
I love it. This is fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Joe, what am I doing? I got to get Odin in here. Dennis saying, good job, guys.
Oh, man. And check your raise. Yes, you could use your travel credit from the Aspire for the travel bank. I do it every quarter. Yes.
Yep. And that works on a lot of different cards.
I have like $1,300 in travel bank just from my Amex cards over the last couple of years, which is ridiculous. Let me see Odin. Let's go get Odin. Guys, you guys have been amazing. This has been an honor to be on this channel with Spencer tonight. I've never seen something as crazy, the amounts of people and just the love you're sending. Electric Eye came in again. I knew it. This will not end until you hit 80. I'm promising you that.
That's crazy. 79 now. Electric Eye with
it is.
I don't even know how many donations that's been, but thank you so much.
It is bananas. Honestly, like this is just next level.
Everybody, gotta come say hi to Joe.
Yeah, what's up, Odin? How you doing?
There he is.
80.
Oh, Electric Guy said, "I'll just do the 80."
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
That's so cool. Odin, come here. Come hang out. Up. You got it. Oh yes. Thank you so much. We hit 80. Joe,
is that a record?
Say about that?
I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't know what to say to that. But gosh. So you got to 80, right?
Yes, 81 now. David just came in with another one. Y'all aren't even letting us leave. Nemo came in with another one.
Wow.
Joe. The credit card connection. I wonder who this could be. Joe, what the heck, man?
Nothing but love, kid.
That is crazy. I don't even know.
Nothing but love.
I was wondering what you were doing on your phone over there.
Yeah, I was trying. I can't see. I'm blind. And look at this.
Dude, thank you. Wow.
No, and then Crystal coming in again. What the hell?
Crystal said, Spencer and Joe, this was great. I'm off to watch the Frankenstein monster fight. Lawrence. This is giving me like
wow.
This is giving me some kind of like aneurysm reading.
He is just Spencer, I think you broke YouTube today.
No, we broke YouTube, Joe. The audience, you, I'm a small part of it.
This was beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you, my friend.
Wow.
Thank you.
Odin, you want to come back up here? Come here. Come here. Odin He's so tired right now. Like he can't. He's like trying to get up.
How beautiful. Oh my God.
Oh, goodness. So tired.
How old is Odin now?
He's 4. So
he's a baby still.
Yeah, he's still young. He loves the park. We got a park right by us now that he goes and plays at. That's where I was at before we got on the stream. It's okay.
Oh my God. Odin.
I know. I wish he could hear, but like
oh my God, I love it.
Again, Joe, thank you. It's all love. I mean, tell your family, tell everybody I said hi.
Please give my love to the family as well, Spencer. Guys, thank you. Mi gente, God bless you. Happy holidays. Enjoy it to the fullest. And I hope in 2026 is just amazing for all of you.
Yes. And we'll see you again. You know, I'll see you again next week. Joe's got his lives every week. I haven't even said this yet, which is kind of crazy. You see this show?
Oh my God, you still got. You can't. I can't.
Everson. I mean, has Everson even chatted tonight? This was just the first chat. I think it was.
85.
Coming in saying, salute to you both. Love the show. Yes, please do a show with Anthony, Joe, and Spencer. Yeah, that's number 85 on the night.
I'm open to that. You tell me when, kid. We're in.
When would y'all want to see that? I guess like a weekend one, probably. Like where we have more
Whatever.
time. I don't. Yeah.
Weeknights look like.
I know people are
I
here.
mean, bro, pick a day. It doesn't matter. We could do it whenever.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll text about this afterwards, but let's do one.
All right, that works. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you so much, y'all. It really means a ton. Go check out Joe's channel if you haven't yet. I don't know how you wouldn't after watching this, but thank y'all so much for the support.
Thank you, guys. It
We
was
love
a
you
pleasure,
guys.
Spencer. Thank you so
Joe,
much for everything.
I love you. Thank you for everything you do. And yeah.
Mi
With that
gente,
being
peace
said,
out.
guys,
Good
we'll catch
night.
y'all next time.